What is going on? Ah, come on. I don't know why the setting did that. You guys should hear me now. You agree. Karmo agrees with everything I'm saying. Luckily, I didn't say much, so I don't have to repeat myself. I did the whole, can you guys hear me good, see me good? And literally the only thing I said was, I think we're going to beat the game, soon. But I'll wait for you guys to confirm you can hear me. It looks like it's all good on my end now. Yeah, what it did was, whatchamacallit, OBS did a update again. And it always changes my microphone to random numbers instead of my, what is this, a Blue Yeti? Whatever the fucking, yeah, Blue Yeti. I don't know why it does it. I just got to click one little drop down menu to fix it. I still can't understand why it does that automatically. But anyway, long story short, I was doing a little slow intro saying we're going to wait till people get here. We're going to start in a minute. So if you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and skip a minute in. But basically, I thought since we may end up finishing this tonight, let me go ahead and watch some people that finished, not finished, but let me go ahead and watch some people that picked different choices than I did. For the parts that I finished up until this point, obviously I didn't watch it all, but I watched key moments like stuff with Nick was the one that stands out. Right before he turned, because someone told me because I went ahead and shot Nick, it kept Abby alive. So I was like, well, let me see how that worked. So I noticed somebody picked different dialogue options. I decided their relationship was over after the truth or dare, so I picked all the negative options, and you literally get the same exact dialogue from what I've seen if you pick the positive stuff. It just forces Nick into this real dickhead way to talk, and that stuff you'll find prevalent in all these games where you have different routes, and I find that really dumb. I'm sorry, but if you get to pick two options, I hate you, I love you, and the character responds the same no matter what, for me it's like, well, who really gives a fuck? Because none of it matters. There are these moments it does seem like something you do will set in motion another path, and the dialogue in between, for the most part, it's really up to you to play around with however you're most interested. It doesn't really seem to affect the story. Now, again, I've only watched maybe an hour of other people's gameplay in certain chunks, like when they were caught, and I was left disappointed. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Back out of there. Did I hit the wrong thing? Oh, why did it do that again? Continue. Single player. Dylan, Chapter 9. Are you sure you want to load this saved? Hey, didn't somebody say there's only 10 chapters? So we are gonna beat this bitch. Let's jump right into it now.
For us, huh?
Try not to make too much noise.
Oh, right.
If I can pick characters I want to survive.
Not yet. Keep looking.
Funny enough, it's probably Max and Laura and Caitlin. Everyone else I really don't care about. I don't hate this guy. I think he came off in the beginning as kind of a douche, and after that he's a bit forgettable. The other whining romantic guy, Jacob, is that his name? I don't really give a shit about. I'm trying to think. Didn't we do something? Yeah, didn't we already do something like walk forward and trigger something right before we shut the game off last night? I could have sworn we did something. I could be thinking of a different moment. Whoa. The fuck was that? Motion sensor? Either that or someone knows we're here and they're pissed. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, here's another weird part. You really have to walk around. Yeah, I guess it's motion. Because if you don't go to like a certain angle and get the tarot card, you'll miss that. Which is an aspect of the game I find a little funky. Because obviously, if there's nothing over there, why would you go over there? But you might have to go over there. Because then it'll trigger a new camera angle to give you a tarot card. Oh shit, there is something over here. Well, I don't want to do that yet. I want to explore this. What is in here? Well, let's get a weapon. What's this? Ah, come on. Fuck me. Oh, so that was nothing. It would have probably told me it's just locked. Yeah, 10 chapters. All right, so we are finishing this.
Are we gonna end up in a documentary?
No. Shut up. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Jacob is a bit useless. And you know what's a shame, though? They have an interesting dynamic set up. And, you know, you could have done something even in a relatable way. Like, for example, Jacob and her grew up together. So they're kind of like odd couple best friends in a way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you have the girl who, she doesn't mean to be a bitch, but in all reality, she's not being clear in the beginning as far as saying, listen, I'll be honest, man. I want to have fun with you now, but I don't want to settle down with just you. I don't want to be one of those people that fall in love in high school and I'm married to the same guy for 50 years. I want to have fun with you now. And then I want to have fun and explore with other people. If a chick tells me that, I'm game. You know what I mean? Because why do you sneak up on me? You need to start ringing a bell.
You are the weirdest person
It's because the characters are not in a committed relationship, and one of them got over emotional about it. What do you want? What are you chewing on?
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread?
I was wondering.
Did you heat it up?
No.
Wow, that's weird.
I was wondering. Oh, he's kind of fine.
Oh my god. Gonna say embarrassing shit like, oh, he's fine. I want to be in a committed relationship with the guy with one arm and he's gay.
Oh.
Yeah. Now, what do you want?
It was just a joke anyways.
Yeah.
When you're done, he's got an arm, just not a hand.
Well, okay.
When you're done, can you heat...
Details.
Cook
Yes.
it?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you just toss it in the oven to get it nice and crispy. You want crispy, right?
Never mind, it's pretty ugly. Yeah.
Okay. SUV damage. This scrawling. Start ringing the buzzer, though, when you're on your way up.
You're a weirdo.
Yeah, you're a weird. That's where you get it from. This scrawled request to keep something off the books is a little dodgy, to say the least. There must be something here they don't want anyone to know about. Hackett scrap metal. SUV body damage.
Who's T?
Travis.
Looks like these guys were cooking the books a little.
Dodgy.
You said it.
Yeah, Juliet needs a cowbell. You know those old school gas stations you walk into out in the country? Yeah, little cowbells on the door. Dring, dring. What is that? Full moon. Okay, so they map it out. We get it. August 22nd. Why is the camera so close? This is like, it boggles me, some of their choices. I think I messed with this earlier as well. The, no, not the music. What am I doing? The display. The brightness. We're going to go up to 75. I don't know how it looks on YouTube. I know YouTube has a tendency to make things a little bit darker. But even with the light hitting me. Yeah, I mean, it's dark as shit. Well, I think what I was saying before, though, before my daughter rudely interrupted me, is they have a nice dynamic going between those three characters. The guy and girl, best friends since they were younger. The guy fell for this girl. You can put them close together in some form of a... because she would want, you know, what's best for her friend, and instead of having like a romance going between a three-way triangle, you know, you have someone looking out for their friend and then trying to set the other one straight, and then yada yada yada. You could have done something cool with that. Give the game player an option to pick between their best friend, who actually has their back, and the chick that wants a fling, and you can have some cool dialogue where it's like, in all honesty, you know, if we had a future together, I might risk my neck to save you. But since we don't, bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could incorporate something cool. All right, this is getting a little open and windy for my liking. I don't know if, like, look at this. This is huge. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going up this way. What I don't want is to be cut out of exploration. Yo, what up, Austin Becker? You're here for the finale? Oh, what's this?
You think Brian's okay?
He knows what he's doing. Probably safer than we are out here. Come on.
You know what, too? I just triple checked with my daughter. Do you need anything at all? What up, Soft Batch? Anything at all? I'm about to go live in a few minutes. Are you sure you don't need anything at all? Like, just anything at all? As soon as I go live. Hey, can you throw some garlic bread in the oven? Kids, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Ryan's doing fine. He's got a butcher's knife. He got a Rambo knife sticking out of his torso. Other than that, he's fine. What up, Phantom Knight? We got Wang Stain, Ada B, Soft Batch, Austin Becker, Grig Gray, is that right? Bitnova. Bunch of people hanging out today. Oh, I don't know which way to go. What is this? What is this? Is that something behind me? Be a little more atmospheric if his head didn't cover the whole damn screen. No, I guess I could have came up this way too. Oh, see what I mean? If you don't go a certain direction, you miss out on shit. I don't know if I like that game mechanic. At least it made it worth exploring, but I kind of wish they would leave that shit in the world to find. I see the game purpose, though, finding it outside the world, because it's like a connection between the player and the game. Because that old lady seems to talk to you. You know, not like you're one of the characters from the world, like in Until Dawn. Yeah, Austin Becker, Emma died. They set up the scene where it was like, I'm going to open the door and, you know, die horrifically. Or open the book bag. And I was thinking, like, okay, it's somebody, some random Spurg's duffel bag. Who gives a shit? And, all right, she's being over dramatic about the door. It should lead to a real scenario where she should die, you know? Nope, she died right away. And I was like, I was half tempted to bring her back. But I was like, screw it. I'll save 3 lives for people I like. Alright, what did I miss? Can I go this way? Oh yeah, there was a set of stairs over here. What kind of lip smack was that? Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, I lied. I killed the mother Hackett. She got shot in the face. She couldn't hack it.
So, you ever operated a crane before?
I actually used to be pretty good at the claw game at my local arcade. The kids used to call me the grabber.
What?
Nope.
Oh, I hear that now.
Look, why don't you see if you can lower it down
What
so I
the
can take a look under the hood?
Wow. You're not taking the gun away from
Sure,
Caitlin,
yeah,
you
sure
little
thing.
bitch. She only got one arm, too.
Just watch my back, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Looks like somebody's mom never taught them how to clean up after themselves. Okay, let's see what we're working with.
The Grabber. Fitting new name. Yeah, that's his
Right.
name.
Not too complicated. Welcome back, Grabber.
What the hell is going on?
My bad. Ah, okay. All right. Here goes nothing.
I gotta be ready. Because is there a QT eat, quick time events? Which, speaking of which, there's a lot less than I expected. This really is a movie first and a game second.
Yeah, I think I found my calling.
About time.
In a way, I have to say I don't like. I would
Maybe we
like
can see
more
if we can
game
try and get this
in
thing
this
running.
movie, please.
Score.
No.
Oh, that's cool. Motion sensor. Lift car. Well,
Shit.
Warner, bro.
There's something coming!
What?
Hi!
Get the gun. Oh. Was that the werewolf or her? Woo.
Dylan, get the damn werewolf off the damn car!
Oh, fuck.
Hurry the fuck up!
Slam car, I guess. I hope. Wait, do they need that car? Oh shit! Ooh! Okay, she's alive. I was about to say I just killed my favorite character. Oh no, I fucking killed my favorite character. Oh. Well, I'm using a life. Yeah, drop the car on his ass. Watch, I drop it on her. Oh, that's too funny. Come on, bro. Damn. Will that kill a werewolf? I don't think so, right? So are they shit out of luck for a car still?
Dylan, thank you. You actually saved my life. For realsies.
Yeah,
For
no
realsies?
sweat.
What is she,
I just can't
9?
wait to see who they choose
What?
Fucking
to
writers.
play me in the movie about how brave I am.
Don't push it.
Okay. So much for our brilliant escape plan.
Okay, back to the lodge.
Are you nuts?
Better than being out in the open. Come on.
We did all that just to destroy a working vehicle fighting off a werewolf. Damn. For realsies, chat. We did all that for nothing. Oh, I forgot about her.
You should go be a counselor at summer camp, Abby. You'll learn how to interact with people better, and you'll have loads of fun and make friends for life.
You know what?
So sick of people telling me.
I don't actually mind her. You know, she draws. She wanted a little bit of love. You know, meh.
What do now? Hello?
I can't remember her saying annoying shit.
Is anyone there?
You know, she's been a loyal friend. Yeah, I really can't remember her doing annoying shit. How about it, chat? What do we think about Abigail? Should Abby live or should she die? What is this? Wait a minute. I don't get it. What does that X do, though? What does this X do? It's dark. I hate when they do that. Oh, scratches.
Oh, fuck.
So if I click this, will she leave? I don't want her to leave. But they were facing that way. The Hierophant? Hierophant? Is that a drug? Oh shit. Oh, that's just a stupid ghost. Which I don't understand the point of the ghost. Not yet, anyway. What's this?
That's why the lights went out.
In Georgia?
Thunder must have come this way before he attacked us upstairs.
Hold on, what path? Let's take a look here. We got a new tarot card. We've got the sun, vitality of a new day. The judgment day is upon us. That's what you'd expect from this card, isn't it? Ooh, judgment, that's a cool one. I might have to see that. And the Hierophant, my poor boy, do you see what they did to us? How they hurt us? He's out there still, all alone. Is that Silas? Each full moon they hunt him armed with silver. Okay, that's Silas. Trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. Stupid children? But little Silas, my little white wolf, he must be protected. You must not follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time. Judgment day is upon us. That's what you'd expect from this card, isn't it? Though perhaps in this case it's simpler than that. Perhaps one's on judgment. She's going to read these anyway, but I was a bit curious because that was a lot of info. Where was that one? The Hierophant. And there's one more we need. Yeah, that was a lot of... Wait, maybe not. Yeah, there's one more we need. And that's a lot of info. They came right out and said a lot about the lore, confirming stuff we had knew and hinted at this whole time, but they didn't hide it. They came right out and said it. All right, Laura shot Constance in the head, more like the face, in a fit of rage. Why can't I read? Laura killed Jebediah. I don't think that's new. We looked at that one already. Team building. Dylan and Caitlin went to the scrapyard, and then they worked together at the scrapyard, and Abigail found a silver shell in the storm shelter. Okay. He's dead. The werewolf killed Jacob in the basement. Pound the flesh. Whatever happened to him being shot? Now that we know he's straight human, how the fuck did he get shot in the face and survive? Does anyone have an answer to that? Or unless there's a surprise coming later? Other than the fact that he takes, apparently, the biggest shits you've ever seen in a bucket for some reason under his bed. Alright, and our clues. I can't read that. Can't read that. That sucks. Scrapyard note. Ah, here we go. The note is referring to Max's car. Travis wanted to keep it off the books in case anyone came looking for them. Ah, that makes sense. Alright. This is a shame, too, because the concept behind this game, I really like a lot. I don't think they did well at all with the evidence and laying out the mystery and yada, yada, yada. But I like the concept of it a lot. Alright, here's the problem. If I go up here, we know we already loosened that. Fuck. But doesn't this lead outside?
Hope it holds.
Oh, it won't let me go that way. Alright, well, there's only one way to go. We gotta go up the ladder, and we already know the ladder has a defect. So let's see.
Trapdoor.
Here we go, moment of truth. I mean, it's not like Final Destination, so... Huh? I mean, I didn't expect her to get speared in the face. Oh, alright, so... Let me see. What? I thought she was going to fall. Dylan opened the trapdoor in Chris's office. Dylan loosened a rung on the ladder, and the ladder broke when Abby climbed up it. So the next person who goes up it is fucked, I guess. It's not like a big fall, though, so maybe they'll fall and get eaten by a werewolf. Hackett family home. When, though?
Oh, they ain't getting through there in a hurry.
huge.
Might need to rest a bit.
Isn't his werewolf stuff about to kick
You'll
in?
feel better soon.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good, actually.
What are you doing? Stop it.
Do you smell that?
No.
Smell a Ryan sandwich.
Never mind. Let's just find another way down. A way to Chris Hackett.
Or just a way out, maybe. I'm done being chased and stabbed.
Sure. And another way out. Fine.
Why does he always seem so disinterested? I know it's his... What is that? Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, hold the fuck on. Do they not see that? Wait, what the fuck? They're standing right here. Is that not a werewolf that's like hunched over? It is. Well, what in the fuck? Is there a weapon?
Huh.
Dude, there's a werewolf in there.
Proof we're on the right track. Stay close.
Or look in front of
All the
you.
better to see you with, my dear.
Shh.
What's with him and Little Red Riding Hood? No. Well, she's got werewolf powers, but Ryan is fucked. No, I mean, maybe.
Watch your step.
Yep.
He's infected too, though, so maybe that's why. Is there something wrong with it? Maybe it's sleeping.
What was that?
Oh, it's chained up.
I
Oh,
think we found Chris Hackett.
Chris Hackett. Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch.
Really? Come on. A lot of good those chains were. Wait, what is this? Huh? What? Wait, huh? Sorry. Oh, shit.
Silverback mirror.
Bobby? The gun!
Alright, hold on. I'm a little confused. I don't mean to stop it in the middle of shit, but I just got so confused. Okay, so Chris Hackett was upstairs. They're in the Hackett house. They ran away from everybody. They ran away upstairs. So everyone is still coincidentally in the room right below them. So when they fall through the floor, Chris Hackett attacks Bobby? Is that who was fighting him? So that wasn't a new werewolf or like Nick or nothing. That was Chris Hackett, fell down, started attacking Bobby. Ryan's off to the side. The cop comes in. The cop comes in. What's her name? Laura turns into a werewolf. So now we got Laura and Chris. I wonder if it's going to be like, you don't know which one is which, but you got to shoot one. All right, hold on. Shit is fucking... It's just suddenly falling down and then having everybody in the fight fucking threw me for a loop. Maybe it's me, but I don't know if you guys got that or what, but I was suddenly thinking the game glitched out into like someone else's path. I was about to say, wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh, Bobby's. Oh! Bobby is fucked. How would I stop that? What? I'm hoping that wasn't Laura. I fucking forgot. Oh, nice. Nice. Really nice. She was biting his arm.
Thanks. For, not killing me.
Yeah. Likewise.
So, what now? Everyone's back to normal?
What? Oh. You think this is over? This isn't over.
Huh?
I don't understand.
It's not
Chris
our
is
problem.
dead.
Oh, Chris wasn't the first.
That's not possible.
Caleb. Kaylee. girl you
Oh,
killed?
shit.
Her brother.
Did
What?
Caleb bite Max?
Caleb bit Chris and Kaylee. Chris was just trying to protect him. He was a good man, my brother.
Oh, fuck.
Well, then who bit Caleb?
Silas.
Well, that was obvious. I
Tracked
mean,
him for years.
come on.
He's a gypsy, a transient. He'd been long gone from the area, but we hoped he'd come back so we could end this. Anyway, there's sightings up and down the coast. A feral albino child, giant white wolf.
White wolf.
What? What'd you say? Where?
He repeated what you said, bro.
Let him
At
go!
at the cabins earlier tonight.
Okay. Okay. Okay, it makes sense. It all makes sense. He must have been back for months, and he's what ran you off the road 2 months ago. Help me.
That would explain the mother haunting her in that wreck.
We can still save Caleb. We can still save what's left of my family. We can help those who are still alive.
Well, I mean, it's not really about him at this point. Trust is a
Why the hell should
problem.
I trust you?
I'm not asking you to trust me. I'm telling you we can end this. We kill Silas, everyone gets better. Everyone who's still alive anyway.
That's tricky because she doesn't know who else got bit by who
okay.
else. So, yeah, I guess
Where would we even find him?
I know exactly where to find him.
all of a
Okay,
sudden
let's
after
go.
6 years.
This doesn't mean I forgive you for what you did to me.
I understand.
Can someone please get me some fucking clothes?
No, just run with it, lady. Run with it, Laura. You look fine covered in blood. That should be a new look. I want to do a...
You had your chance.
Huh?
You had your chance to wipe out that wretched family, and you failed.
Calm down, Grandma. You're going to swallow your dentures.
Doesn't matter. There's still time.
Okay,
We can still come out on top.
okay.
Past is the past. Let's just look to the future.
Well,
shall
why don't
we?
you tell me what you want me to do exactly instead of these fucking...
The sun The vitality of a new day. There's still time to wake up to the warmth of a night survived. Your choices, your actions, your very life hangs in the balance. It's up to you to find your path.
Yeah, they need
from
some
the
wet naps.
darkness and see the sunrise once again.
Oh, she's been covered in blood for most of the game, yeah. Oh, soft batch. I thought that too. It wasn't the water.
The bells of judgment cry bloody murder.
Sorry. The water activated, put it this way, the water irritated the werewolf infection, which put it in the, like, hyperdrive for a moment, brief enough to heal her. So I thought the same thing, you know, because she's all fucked up, falls in water, she's suddenly cured. So it has to have some sort of connection, but it's just that because that's a good thing to know too, because you can use the water to some degree. They're by a lake. I mean, honestly, if you knew that information and you're like, oh my god, we have to survive the night, what do we do? Get in a fucking rowboat and go out in the middle of the water. It'll be uncomfortable, but fuck, we can, you know, play some music and hang out. They're safe. Think about it. The werewolves can't go in the water. And here's another thing. Is that's probably what they should be doing with the fucking werewolf family. Put them out in the middle of an island somewhere on the lake.
Or do they? The fury of a hatred.
They can't get off the island.
A fate deserved. Likely. But he may have his uses.
This is
so he
new?
won't forgive.
Oh, wait.
He won't forget.
Real quick, Austin Becker, what is new? What didn't you get on your run?
The Hierophant. Where did you find this? Where did you find it? This shouldn't be here. He's been through enough pain. No. My poor boy. You see what that did to us? No.
I just want to point out, I was right early on. I just don't quite get how the ghost connects to the werewolf.
What have they done?
I don't know. I understand it, how it connects. That's, you know, Silas's mother. They had this fire. They cursed the family. Silas bit them. Wait a minute, that's not her. Oh. That's not her on that picture. It looked like her when I found the picture.
Silas, my boy. Oh.
Wait, they burned him? I thought he was alive. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Aw, I kind of want to know what happens if I don't hit over now. I just kind of did it on reflex. I'm going to look that up. Does she get stabbed? That's probably pretty cool. Oh, that's not Silas. Oh, that's the cop that died in the fire. Look at his burnt guts. Oh, she's going to look for him. She's gearing up.
Mommy's coming, Silas. Mommy's coming, Silas!
Silas.
Silas!
For a minute there, I was gonna say, okay, so she is alive, but no, she died in a really, really stupid way. Did she do that on purpose? Was that on accident? Graphics look sharp here.
No, no, no.
Austin Becker said this is all new.
Oh boy.
Well,
You see what they...
I can say, did you find that Hierophant card? That cop gave Silas info. Same with Hierophant card. Because it looks like the Hierophant card is what triggered this mini cutscene. Outside of how I got it, I don't even remember. I didn't even remember. I didn't even know it was something to pay attention to.
did to us. How they hurt us.
I thought it was just like every other
These
card
others
you get.
still all alone. Each full moon they hunt him, armed with silver, trying to put an end to a curse they inflicted upon themselves when they set my show ablaze 6 years ago. Stupid children. Little Silas.
Stupid
Little
children.
White wolf. You must be protected. You must not follow this path. Do you understand? Remember how I've helped you all this time.
You've only helped me to help yourself. I don't give a
Remember
fuck
how
about you.
much I've done for you.
You ain't doing shit for me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you were cryptic and scary at first for these people, and you only helped me by keeping me in the dark in order to help yourself to some degree. What is that? Oh, the curse is lifted. So he was bit by Chris and not Caleb. I know they said that before, but I didn't know if it was uncertain or what.
What the fuck? Why am I on top of a fucking tree?
That's right. He's on the island where other werewolves should be because they can't swim. They can't go in the water.
How the hell am I gonna get down?
See, that's... Wow. He's far. So he's safe there. They all should have went there. I don't know why they all didn't go there.
Where the hell am I?
Why didn't they all go there? Why didn't Laura say... Oh, wait, no. He was still a werewolf. Never mind. Yeah, that's why. That's why. He was still a werewolf. How does everyone have shorts? Just show the ass. Just embrace it, you know? Hide his dong in the shadows or something. Because this whole everyone wakes up with tits and ass covered up perfectly, coincidentally, with clothes that somehow stretch. It's a bit ridiculous.
You gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Wait, so he is the one who killed Emma. What fucking outfit is this, bro? Seriously? I would rather not wear a shirt. Like on some real shit. He even zipped it up too. Look at, he even straight up zippered it up. Just, alright, leave it open then, at least. Whatever. Is this anything? No, it's too dark down there. No. See, I want him to survive. So, unless something changed that I don't know about, he's good here. Can I go back up? No. Ah, what's this?
Totally should have just gone to the Harbinger Motel.
Yeah, I mean, technically you'd still be in this situation. You just, you know, you would have been at camp for 2 months before this situation. Oh, shit, is that Emma?
Oh, fuck!
Is she alive?
Oh, no.
No, she's fucking dead. Oh, shit. He's gonna see what he did. That's fucking dark. She's not like ripped up though and eaten. You might as well flip her over and check. Can we? Oh, yeah. She's done, so. The lack of gore is disappointing. I mean, she should have like part of her body ripped open. That sucks. That would be more surprising if she was alive and there was a little bit of an interaction here. Like, you dick, you ate me. Sorry, I was hungry. I was hangry. What is all this? Is that, it's got a pussy hole in it. Complete your outfit? Bro, it's ridiculous. A ponytail hole in the hat, it's a good idea. I don't know why. I've never seen one, but it's probably a good idea. That's what that is, right? Swim to shore. Stay. That's kind of a weird one. If I stay, what do I do story-wise? I mean, no one else is on the island, right? If I swim the shore, where's the camp? Yeah, right here. Max is alone on the island. And then Emma, that's where Emma died, at the treehouse. And that's where Max is on the island. See, that's cool. That's where the werewolves should be, because they can't get off the island. So where are the werewolves at? Where's the Hackett's? What's this? The Hackett house. That's where they're at. That's kind of dumb. What's this yellow mark? I am gonna excavation site. I think I'm gonna stay, because if I go, Travis decided to work with Laura to find Silas. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay because chances are she's working with Travis to go find Silas. So they're going to swing by and pick up Max. But if I leave, they'll show up and Max will be gone. And maybe that'll affect the story. Fuck, what one was that? The white whale? Laura, Travis, and Ryan decide to work together to find Silas. Team building. Abigail found the silver shell. Clues. Family photo. Oh, here we are. Caleb infected both his father and his sister 6 years ago, sometime after this photo was taken, and now he's the only one left alive. Ouch. I'm gonna stay in case they come back for me, because I want him and Max to meet up, and then if I go, maybe his storyline connects with I don't like Caitlin, which is cool, but I would rather Max and Laura story to stay together.
The table, help me.
Instead of him like meeting up. Yeah, if I went, I bet you maybe he would have met up with them. Maybe I should have. Yeah, maybe I should have.
Okay. Well, can't get much worse than it already is, right? Great. Just like the cartoons.
It's been off and on all night. Gives us a little time.
How do you figure?
They don't like water, remember?
Right. Oh, we should have just been swimming in the lake all night.
Duh.
And die of hypothermia? No.
Don't they got boats at the
Well,
camp?
We're good now.
Night's not over yet. These fuckers know we're in here. And they're coming back first chance they get.
Great news. Okay.
Alright. We gotta get a vantage point.
Yeah, he's human too, so if he gets off the island right now, he's at a bigger chance of getting hurt. And the werewolves are off the island. But, I mean, I'm under the impression the choices mean, do you want his story to go with one set of characters or another set? Because it would be kind of stupid if it was like, stay on the island and, I mean, there's nothing there. It'd be fucking so stupid if it's like you stay on the island and the game ends and he's just sitting on the island looking around like, do.
Nice to put a name to a big mean face. So what, you're like Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Bobby? Is that who she's talking about?
The big dude from earlier, when you and Ryan went to the radio hut. Mr. H's brother, I guess?
Right.
Yeah, fuck him. That's weird how that character, no matter if he's fat or buff, he always plays like the slow characters, you know? Or not slow, but childish. Adult child. He's like, Dad, I've been stabbed. Is that what he said? Dad, he stabbed me. Wait a minute. I killed the dad. Did he yell for the mom? I killed the mom. So he didn't yell for the mom. Who the fuck was he yelling for? I don't know if I looked everywhere downstairs, though. Yeah, I think he's alone there. Because, again, Laura brought him there. And he was alone. Emma showed up. She died. And Laura went back to get him. She was attacked. She got off the island. So, yeah, that's been like that's another reason why I like Laura and Max. That's a smart play. She needed somewhere to stash Max while she went out and found Chris Hackett to kill the curse. And she stored him stashed them on the island, which keeps him safe and keeps others safe. I mean, that's pretty clever. That's more clever than the Hacketts. The Hacketts should have prepared some type of compound on the island. You know what I'm saying? Like, it only makes sense. And then when the full moon happens, you just say there was some type of emergency and we need to get everyone off the island. Boom, problem solved. You can literally have the summer camp going on. Ooh, you're a little bit late, so what? And still have the werewolves trapped on the island, locked up in the cellar or something. That's just so dumb. It's like not even funny. And this isn't something that happened a few months ago. This is 6 years they've been dealing with this. All right, there's nothing down here. Wait a minute. Did I go this way yet? All right, yeah, there's nothing down here. I'm surprised this guy's still walking with his arm bandaged up. I mean, how the fuck is he not losing blood pressure or something? Anything. I forget if I went in here. Ah, what's this?
Jeez, MC really struggling if they're begging for $1.
Camp letter. Chris Hackett is asking campers' parents for additional donations to help the lodge with renovation costs. Isn't that what camp fees are for? Where else would that money be going? Well, I know it's, I know it's because they're hyping up the werewolf stuff and, shit like that. But, like werewolf proofing the place and all that. I don't know, 6 years later, maybe there's more additional stuff they need to do. But at the same time, I'm sure upgrading the place isn't so, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that's totally suspicious. Chris Hackett is asking campers' parents for donations. Means that these repairs may be more crucial than they first thought. Yeah, alright. Bloodied collar. I missed one. Chris Hackett killed the camp mascot on the night Laura and Max were kidnapped. When hiding in the storm shelter, he devoured Ian in an attempt to satiate his appetite. It didn't work. Wait a minute. They said it was too big to be a dog collar. Huh. Oh, did I go up here yet? Man, I really wish I had a flashlight. I turned the brightness up and I still can't see shit. The High Priestess. Hey, is that the last one? I think it is. Oh, man, I missed a lot of them. I found the High Priestess, though. The very last one. Eliza was killed in the fire that broke out at her traveling show 6 years ago. Her ghost roams the woods of Hackett's Quarry ever since, and she's been determined to get revenge on the Hackett family for what they did to her. But why? Her tarot cards, once lost in the blaze, have allowed her to guide you through the night, though her motives may not have been as transparent as first thought. But why is what I want to know. Why did they burn down her freak show, other than it was a freak show? I mean, clearly they probably found out he was a werewolf, is my best guess. Caitlin has Dylan's company in the lodge. Caitlin has Dylan's company. Okay, that's it. And then we get a ranger box. Oh, shit. The Hacketts leave supplies for when their infected family members turn back at dawn after a full moon. Okay, that's kind of cool. Shit. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Trail camera. The Hacketts have been searching for Silas, the wolf boy, for 6 years. Chris set up surveillance operation to help the cause, but to no avail, and that could tie into the extra money they were asking for. So that's kind of cool. The Hacketts killed these animals with silver after they survived werewolf bites and became infected. There's no telling what this infection would do to non-humans, but it seems the Hacketts didn't want to find out. See, again, some of this stuff with the backstory and lore is really cool. This setup of this menu, I like this stuff a lot. How the clues unfold with little sub-clues. Like, the spoils of the Hackett's hunting prowess. All right, yada, yada, yada. And then here it's like, well, they got bit and they weren't sure if the animals would turn into, like, worse versions of the animals. Camp letter. Chris Hackett is asking campers' parents for additional money. The camp may be in worse shape than they thought. Blah, blah, blah. That shit is cool. I like it. This whole menu, actually. I wish there was a little more exploration, but I dig it. I made the right choice when. So far, besides Emma, and I don't like Emma as a character, but I feel like her death was too soon and kind of stupid. Actually, I should have seen it coming. To be honest. The only death right now that I have on my game that I think is actually dumb was Jacob. Jacob was a character where I wanted to see him die in a cool way. I didn't care if he survived. He was a bit annoying. But the problem with that character is he's locked up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never had a puzzle in this game yet. A puzzle mission. Well, he's locked up behind door number 3, and everything's so simplified in this game. So I'm thinking, okay, door number 3, I'll open gate number 3. And it didn't work, given I should have, I don't know, taken my time and been like, oh, wait a minute, that didn't work? Wait, what should I have done, you know? Because someone told me later that you're not supposed to pick the number. You're supposed to pick numbers that add up to the number he's in. I don't fucking know. I'm like, are you shitting me? Not once that I remember doing a puzzle in this game. And in one random moment that quickly jumps into it, not only does it expect you to just do a puzzle, but Ryan abandoned it. Because it opened up the door for like the werewolf, and Ryan was like, nah, I'm out. I didn't want to leave, but Ryan was like, fuck it, I'm out. And then I was like, well, fuck it then. Anyway.
How long has this guy been here?
So that stuff, his death was, I wish I gave him a different death. Miner's lunchbox, the forgotten belongings of a quarry miner. Septimus Hackett was running the show when the Hackett's fortune started to crumble. He was responsible for closing down the quarry all those years ago after falling on hard times. This part I don't understand how it connects to anything, though.
A long time ago. Long enough ago that it was okay to have an oil painting made of yourself.
Yeah, that's
I kind of want an oil painting of me now.
Prepare for attack. Huh? Keep looking.
Maybe I should keep looking.
Wait, what attack? Is that why we're here? Oh, because it's raining and the werewolves are eventually going to find us. All right, they caught me off guard. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Harem scarum.
Harem scarum, yo. Hidden behind a family photo frame, this ticket stub is an indication that Chris Hackett and his 2 kids attended the traveling show Harem Scarum 6 years ago. Speaking of Chris Hackett, I put in the thumbnail. AP, what up, homie? Cash grab cameo. I was excited when I saw David Arquette, in the trailer. And so far, I'll be honest with you, I feel like he was just a cash grab to help sell the game. And it sucks. I hate the feeling. It's an old feeling from the 90s. Cash grab cameos were out of fucking control. Even to this day, you'll find them in like B movies on the, streaming service where it's like Bruce Willis and Steven Seagal, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Here they film one day and they edit the scenes all weird and you can tell it's like fucked. All right, so AP, did you leave a comment? Sorry I haven't been in here. No problem. You don't have to apologize. Busy making YouTube videos. That's what's up. Hope your day is going good. Are you streaming any other games immediately after the Quarry? Unfortunately, I'm a bit behind, so I can't watch on stream. And 4 hours of a replay stream is a no-go for me. Oh, I feel you there, homie. I feel you there. Yeah, we're gonna stream immediately because not like after the same day, the next day. However, let's get you on the leaderboard, kicking off the donations tonight, homie. The tips help to keep the streams going, and the rewards extend the streams for longer today, and then guarantee a stream tomorrow. But I don't know what we're doing right away next, but I know we are doing something because we only have the half of the month left for streaming on this channel as a test. And then at the end of June, I'm going to make a determination of what we're going to do as far as do we stream, how much, how often, what the schedule is, and yada, yada, yada. I have an idea right now. I know if streams are going to stay is pretty much a 50-50 at this point. It's right on the line. So it's right there. But if they do stick around, I think it'll be later in the day with a few streams during the day throughout the week here and there just to build an audience. They're going to be limited to 1 to 2 hour streams and possibly 1 to 2 a day and maybe 2 to 3 days a week to start. And again, that's all playing around right now. That's kind of like how it's going to go, but we'll see. But I don't know yet what we're streaming immediately. I know it's going to be a new game because we only have the half of the month left to test analytics.
We have enough on our plates already. Stop discovering shit.
Come on, she's getting shit done. And she looks good doing it. Alright, I think this is the last room here. I think I checked everything else pretty good. Oh, we got another room. Oh, we got upstairs too. Shit. Never mind. Scratch that. What's this?
Poor Ian.
Rip Ian.
Some camp mascot to kick it before camp starts. Well, hindsight. Sounds about right.
Huh? Rip Ian. We hardly knew ye. A memorial to the deceased camp mascot. Ian, from the looks of the drawing. Ian was a sheep? Though nobody got to meet him this year. The campers never knew how Chris killed and ate the camp mascot. In fact, they didn't know a lot about the camp leader, Chris Hackett. Oh shit, it wasn't a dog. It was a sheep. Well, fuck.
We have a camp mascot?
Well, no, we did. But you didn't hear?
Hear what?
He died before we got to camp.
Bummer.
Good night, AP. No, I haven't beat the game yet. We might have another hour, give or take. Somebody said we were right at the end, so I think we're still on chapter 9. Somebody said there was 10 chapters confirmed, so we've been playing about an hour. I'm assuming about an hour left, give or take, maybe 20 minutes. I really don't know. I feel like it's definitely less than an hour. Because honestly, we ripped through the Hackett family. We knocked down the curse. We're hunting the final character, and these people are having their last stand, it looks like.
Where have I seen this emblem before?
What emblem are you looking at? There's nothing there. Inscribed jewelry. Discarded jewelry thrown off in a scuffle. The inscription reveals that it belongs to Bobby Hackett.
What is it?
A ring with a crest on it.
Oh, very fancy. You can never pull it off. Sorry.
I remember Mr. H's.
Thanks,
cheesy
Sebastian, for the
announcements.
subscription, homie.
Whoa.
Yeah, use that for something.
Careful with that. That's a camp relic.
Relax. It's dead anyway.
Oh.
R.I.P. megaphone.
Why is little shit like that in the game? Maybe they're going to rewire it or give it new batteries, but of all the stuff you can do, like the character work, there's so many scenes where it's like little stupid quibs.
What's this? Trail cam footage. It's like they're looking for something.
Silas? How does she do that?
In
Silas?
Chris's surveillance room, he's storing all the footage. I think you might be right.
Oh, evidence collected. That seemed like such a neat addition to the game, collecting evidence. And it ended up being a wet fart, man. The wettest farts of all. Could have been real cool, but I don't know. Like, part of me feels like that, like collecting the evidence, as maybe cliche as it is for the type of game where you would do it, like as the character, you know. Part of me feels like there's, what did they say? There's 200 endings, which I don't believe at all. I think there's like 5 endings, but there's, 100 different variations with different shirts and stupid shit. Like, this character's dead, but this character's alive. This character's dead, but he's missing an arm, but this one's missing his eye. Anyway, it seems like they should have just cut it down to 20 endings with 30 different variations and knock all that 200 endings bullshit off, because we're not falling for it. We know what you're doing. And add to the fucking game mechanics and the story and the character development. Hell, fix the fucking water graphics. I think we should start shunning movie games that promote multiple endings like it's a moment of like it's an achievement. Like, the more endings they say they have, the more we boycott the shit out of them. Take your 200 endings, shove it up your ass, give us 10 endings, and fucking add more to the game. We don't need 200 endings. Maybe I'm the only one who feels that way. But I don't want 200 endings. I'm not going to play 200 endings. You're out of your fucking mind. You know? Did we go back here? Let's get it.
Every dusk and dawn all through the summer. What doesn't kill you will make you stronger. We're here to lead the way. Mates for life, we're proud to say. Shout at Stratton, shout out loud. We're Hacketeers. 2 months and you never learn the words?
So to just kind of sit here. They got company. Oh, like Santa Claus.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
All right, Caitlin, stay alive. Throw what's his name to the wolves if you gotta, literally.
Keep together, not long till morning.
Oh.
What was that? What the?
Oh shit. Just line up a shot. They have silver, right? Just line up a shot and take them out. Wait, run. Run where? Forward? He's coming that way. They're backwards a dead end. Fucking shoot him. What are we doing, man? They have silver, right? I might have fucked them, yo. I got 3 retries. Yeah. Ooh, you tried. Uh-oh. That looks cool. I don't get it, though. Do they not have silver? I wasn't paying attention.
Caitlin! Oh my god. I gotta help her. I gotta help her.
What are you gonna do?
Silver shells.
Oh, yeah, your bracelet.
If I can time this right.
Beam window. Beam window. What beam? What the fuck are you talking about? Window? Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, alright. Thought she was gonna get gobbled up. He's on your ass, go! He's on your sweet little ass. Let's move it. Oh, he's really on you. He's drooling. Look at his tongue hanging out. He's coming for it. Hide, run, hide, run. Just fucking keep going.
Caitlin!
This way! Caitlin! Over here, Caitlin!
Oh, shit. Give us the silver.
Caitlin, you don't have time for that. Come on.
What do you mean? What do you mean we don't have time for that, bro? Well, you go get eaten. Where the fuck are you going? He's gonna make himself a sandwich. Wait, did she not hear her? Why would she investigate? She knows what it is. Unless she didn't. We heard.
Silver shells!
Shells?
Hey, I'm
like
here.
plural? Little bit of a problem, chat. Hear me out here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Laura gave Abby a silver shell using her bracelet. I made fun of it. And then Abby found a silver shell. I think she found a couple of them, but she only took one. That gives her 2 shells. Silver shells. She says silver shells. Plural. Not one. Not shell. Silver. So, shouldn't she have 2, not 1, right now? Just asking. Asking for a friend. Oh, shit. Oh, no! I jerked it at the last second. Not my Caitlin! No! Oh, fuck. No. No! Get away from her! Hell yeah, I'm using a life. Fuck that, yo. Fuck that shit. I accidentally, because I play with the controller right on my knee, and I literally had just moved it and bumped my leg at the same time I was going to aim, and I just jerked it up a little. And that's just a tiny bit, too. Just a little flick. And I fucked it up. I'm almost positive it was my fuck up that got her killed. Alright. Oh, he's fucked. Got him with that one. Which werewolf is this, though? Oh, Chris is dead already? Is it Nick? Oh, and Abby's there. That'd be fucking tight.
Fuck you. I got you, motherfucker.
And it turns into Nick, and she's like, ooh. Sorry, Abby. Sorry. Yeah, my aim was ass on that first one. Austin said, Ronnie, yeah, I did the same thing here. Yeah, and you know what's funny is... You
got it?
Yeah.
I swear I'm not trying to make excuses. I tested it on the second, because I swear I bumped it by just a hair, and the fucking targeting went off the rails. And if you notice when you rewatch it, if you'll notice my thing went like this real quick, because I felt like it was really sensitive. For that one in particular, it's far more sensitive than previously when we were using that aiming. You nudge it a little and it's going, you know? I feel like maybe they did that in a superficial way to ramp up some of the challenge. Like, hurry up, it's, you know, shoot him, he's running, time's running out, and also your aim is, you know, very hard to control. And again, I don't mean to make excuses, because I'll admit my fucking aim in the first one was shit. Even the second one, I barely hit him because it's so sensitive and you're not ready for it. If it was sensitive the entire game, you can have time to adjust. Okay, maybe I'll go easy on moving it. Anyhow. But I'm keeping her alive. I don't give a shit. Who's this? Oh. Alright, so what the fuck? They're not picking Max up. Why is Ryan here and Max isn't?
So what exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost that roams the woods looking for her lost baby boy. Which I just put together is Silas. Oh shit.
It's a long story.
No, it's not.
That was pretty short.
There was a fire. Silas the wolf boy escaped, bit a bunch of your family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
What's what everyone's
What happened
saying?
in the
Burn.
past doesn't matter right now.
Unironically.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking. Every single one.
We already killed Chris.
Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
We either shot... Hold on, they didn't show us, but we either just shot Nick or Caleb. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those are the only two options left out in the world except for Silas. And Silas should be a white werewolf. So it's either Nick or Caleb. Now remember, Silas bit Caleb first. Caleb bit Chris and his sister, Kaylee, right? Something. And it was Caleb, it was Chris that bit Max, so he's cured, and she's cured, and Ryan's cured. But it was Caleb that bit Nick. Do I have that right? So Nick is still in danger out somewhere, unless Nick is dead.
How do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of the road?
Oh shit! That was cool. That... Oh no! I saved her from bumping her head. That doesn't look like a white wolf though. Wait, what happened to him? Huh?
Travis! Travis, get it together, come on!
What, did he pass out? What did I miss?
Okay, I got it. Just get down.
I fucked up.
Yes!
I hit down. I don't know. It's weird. All right. That'll work.
Go! Where did he go? He kind of just disappeared.
He's got to be nearby.
Path updated. Yeah, I think I took the simplicity of... I like the sound effects, though. I do love the menu that they have set up here. It's really cool. I took the simplicity of the QuickTime events. I took that for granted. Because I was lazy right there, and I almost got one or all of them killed by just fucking... I don't know. I was just late or earlier. I just didn't give a fuck, man. I almost got them all killed. All right, Laura, Travis, and Ryan run Silas down after he attacked the car. Okay. Team building. Dylan and Caitlin. Abby, Dylan and Caitlin accompanying the lodge. Caitlin decided to investigate the office door. Caitlin killed Caleb. Caleb! Okay. With the silver shell. Okay, so it looks like they went to the scrapyard for a vehicle, and they worked together and made it out of the scrapyard. And Abby found a silver shell. Because they made it out together, they both made it to the lodge. And because they made it to the lodge and she investigated, Abby was able to give her the shell. All leading up, all those choices, leading up to Caitlin killing Caleb with the silver shell. Okay, cool. Laura and Max. Anything else here? Clues. Ticket stub. If Chris hadn't attended Harem Scarum with Caleb and Kaylee, none of this would have happened. Perhaps he kept this ticket stub as a constant reminder that things could have been different. We still don't know what's up with the Harem Scarum, though. Again, I'm speculating it's because they found out it's a werewolf, so they tried to kill him. Ian was a sheep. The camp mascot, something slaughtered him down in the storm shelter, which we know now to be Chris. They really should have gotten that fixed. Yeah, they probably should have.
Let's look around.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, for realsies, Wankstain. Old writers trying to write teens. And that's the problem. They're sometimes they'll incorporate what 9-year-olds talk like on TikTok as what college kids talk like.
You're okay.
Or
been better.
They'll misinterpret how people ironically use words like burn or sick burn, you know. I use that ironically sometimes, but the characters are using it unironically. They're legitimately like, burn. Yeah, like burn, bro. You just got totally burned. What is this, 2008? The fuck you talking about?
What the hell happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now.
What?
Go ahead. That's what you want. I won't stop you.
Give it to me. I'll shoot him. I'll fucking do it right now, just to do it. Aw, the game bitched out. Come on. How funny would that be?
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed. You ready to end this?
Let's fucking do this.
Go team.
Shut up, Ryan. You should. I liked you in the beginning, but you're coming off like a character that should have died already. So you're just burn. Go team.
It all makes sense now.
You got wolf blood?
Found it in the woods. Travis just reminded me.
Oh shit.
You should take it. There's not enough for the both of us.
No, I can't do that. It's yours.
You've been through a lot more than I have. Anyone deserves to get out of this alive, it's you.
I agree. Give it to her. Yeah, I agree.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Yeah, no worries.
You thought I was going to turn it down? You shouldn't have offered it, you dick. I hate when people do that.
Ugh, pungent.
There's one thing I can't stand. When people offer something to you, you know, hoping or feeling hard that you'll turn it down. And a lot of people do, you know, but they just want that good feeling of knowing they offered it. But then when the person turns around and they're like, oh yeah, thanks. They're like, damn, I didn't think they would take it. Like, I wanted that sandwich. What the fuck? You know, it's like, you shouldn't have offered it, bro. You know, like, fuck. I'm not offering my favorite pizza if there's only 2 slices left. Unless I really don't mind if you know, sharing the deliciousness of the pizza. You're most likely on your own, though. Fuck off. So this is it. Another thing, though. I already see it coming. This is where they ran off the side of the road. This is where the ghost first appeared. This is where she found the dog boy crate thing, cage. Remember in the very beginning of the game she found that stuff? The cops been searching for this motherfucker for 6 years. He found them in this area. He was supposed to investigate. And they still don't know where this motherfucker is. His, like, hideout. Like, what? Alright, so Ryan raced through the woods in time to see Nick being dragged. Nick looks like he's having a real good time. Look at him. What's up, Ryan? I'm just chilling. Being dragged along by my new buddy. And then, oh, he's not having fun there. Now, I shot this guy. I'm going to go back and rewatch it, but I blasted him. Ryan picked up the vial dropped by the hunter. I totally forgot about that. But it's cool that it comes into play, at least.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The old woman. She was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible who you're talking about.
I saw her too. In the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Vorez. Silas's mother. I think.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy. Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
The Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start?
Come on, out with it.
Really? You're still hiding stuff now?
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth.
Oh, she was a werewolf.
All she wanted
It
to
was
do
an
was
accident.
help that little boy.
Oh.
Locked in a cage by that freak show witch.
What did she do?
Just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire. It was just a distraction. Some hay bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
I like that story, though. It's a bit more complex. You know, the mom keeping them locked up in a cage, and then the young, impressionable, what's a good word for that? You know, young, no comment, Jabril. Thank you so much for the 1337 dono, though. Let's put you up on the leaderboard, taking the top spot. If you do have a comment, though, and it didn't go through or whatever, let me know. We'll read it out. But yeah, it is complex because it's not like you can say like stupid kids and that makes sense why that mother was saying the damn children. I was wondering why she was like the children. I thought it was the adults that did the fire for some reason. But the kids, you know, they just wanted to help. They got this other child locked in a cage. And the mother's not innocent. It's a child locked in a cage. You know what I'm saying? with a freak show. And obviously they didn't know he was a werewolf. So it's more complicated where there's no straight up good guy and bad guy in that whole scenario. It's just all fucked. Except for the cop, though, is a weird one because I don't hate him, but there's times where he acted like a straight up dick for no reason. And the family isn't like a messed up family, but the mother is messed up. The father was messed up. And the son is like just following orders type. Which, it's a bit of a cliche they gave him the army, the army background, because they always do that, following orders, cliche. Anyway, Caleb and Kaylee started the fire meant as a distraction to free Silas the wolf boy, whom they pitied. That's how it all started. Damaged memorabilia. The night of the fire is when Chris was bitten. This is where it all began for him. I wish I found these. I would like to know. This sucks so bad that they, I don't know. That sucks. That it's blocked off. That's so stupid.
This is all that's left.
Thank you very much, Jabril.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
Yeah, the spread is
even know
fine.
this was here.
Hold on. The spread is fine for Bobby being shot when I shot him. But the problem, there's no wounds, even a spread wounds. And if you go back and rewatch my gameplay, for one split second, his face turns into mush, Maybe we'll try to watch it on stream and I'll show you. But I don't know. Anyway, this is the cop didn't know this was here. They crashed here. He was supposed to investigate this. What the fuck? Where are you going, bud?
Ryan? Shit. I'm sorry. That was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you both...
See it too?
Kind of wish I hadn't.
Same. What is it?
Silas, the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Why aren't... I don't know. I don't think I'd be talking with a werewolf right here about to fucking eat him.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
What's wrong?
Is he
What are
wounded?
you waiting for?
Shoot, you stupid girl!
What the fuck you gotta call me names for, bro? What if now I'm not gonna shoot? How about that, motherfucker? I'ma shoot. Oh, I waited too long.
Laura!
Oh, fuck me.
Do it.
He's just a boy!
He's responsible for so much death.
Says you!
Do it!
Fuck.
No!
No, I want to still shoot him. What are you
Move
doing?
I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Oh, okay. Well, how many bullets do I got? What'd you say there, motherfucker?
No!
Oh, shit. Sorry, Ryan. Oh, what? Why is that guy standing up? Okay, I'll do it over again. I'm just fucking around. Why is he standing up? He's fucking dead. Ah. It's just because he yelled at me, you know?
What is it?
Silas, the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Keep Ryan dead? I don't know how to keep Ryan dead.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
My main concern is the wolf, but hopefully the game lets me decide if I can kill anyone else after. This dick yelling at me, though, is fucking annoying.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I'm just looking.
What are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting. I'm ready to go.
Stupid girl!
Excuse me.
Are you sure about this?
Shoot.
And it ends. Good night, Silas. Turn around, shoot the cop now.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
You turn back already? Oh, they cut it? Come on. Well, that's it, right? The werewolves are dead? Max really stayed on the fucking island without reuniting with Laura. How did I fuck that up? Oh, come on. What up, Grandma?
You think you have it all figured out. I bet you think you're fucking clever.
A little bit.
I tried to help you.
No, you didn't. You tried to help yourself.
I tried to warn you. I even started to like you.
That was your mistake.
Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas.
Hey man, how are you finding this game? I used to watch your Walking Dead videos a while back.
It's me, Ellis. Thank you very much for the dono. I'm actually about to explain that in a second. I'll let her finish her rambling because I don't appreciate what she's saying right now. But let me adjust the leaderboard actually, and let's see what she has to say.
I've been with you all night.
Thank you very much
I'm
for
not about to
support.
Stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me.
Shut up. Ooh.
Now I will never leave you.
Oh, you.
Never leave you.
She's gonna whisper in my ear. That's one thing I never understand about ghosts. Like, at first it'd be fucking creepy, right? But then when you realize, oh, they just whisper and maybe slam some cupboards, then it's like, oh no, you know? They can't hurt you. Unless they can, then it's like, oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm in trouble now. Wow, I'm so glad the music is low. I don't know if you guys hear that, but it is some fucking CW shit, man. What the fuck, bro? What about some ominous yet hopeful Max Brindley alive. Having survived the night, Max was cured of the werewolf. Nice. Max is alive. Emma Mountbank, deceased. I'm glad you're dead just because of your name. What kind of name is Mountbank? Wait, what? The fuck was that? Bobby Hackett, deceased. I don't know how the fuck I got him killed. I didn't mean to. Chris Hackett is dead. Well, that... cash grab cameo. That I enjoyed because she was a bitch. Stay dead. He can die too. I don't give a shit. Not Jebediah. Jediah. And he died because of an accident. Whatever, though. He was whiny. Kaylee was, like, not even in the game for us, really. She was just kind of there. Oh, Nick! He's alive. And the curse was lifted. And Abby's alive. She was just kind of there. And Dylan's alive. In the kitchen, that's right. He went to make himself a sandwich or something. And Caitlin, my girl Caitlin's alive. Killing Caleb. Caleb's dead. Well, that sucks. All the Hacketts are dead pretty much. Yeah, all of them. I killed all the Hacketts. Except for this guy. He's alive. He saw an end. But in my eyes, in my ending, his punishment is living with all the failures leading up to now and his whole family dying. Laura Kearney, alive. Laura killed Silas the Silver Shell. Oh, there he is. Why would you show him now, but you didn't show him before? Dog boy. Here comes the police. They should show the cop getting arrested. That would make for a fine ending. It doesn't look like we're getting it, though. Yeah. Is that... They're not even going to show, like, a reunion with some of the characters? Max or Laura?
Bodies recovered in summer camp murder mystery.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. They're not even going to show, like, Laura and Max reuniting and... Here's the path. I'm going to get to that. Laura did not shoot Travis when escaping her cell. Ryan shot Chris, and Ryan survived the ordeal at the Hackett house. Laura, Travis, and Ryan decided to work together to find Silas. That should have been Max, I think, man. Laura, Travis, and Ryan run Silas down, and then Laura killed Silas. Yeah. Clues. Broken cage. Decrepit cage. Silas, the wolf boy, he never left the woods, spending his days and nights living feral, nesting in his old cage, and evading the wrath of the Hacketts. And that's all I can click on. Yeah, that's cool though.
What do you make that, Anton?
Bad journalism? Murder mystery? Isn't that just an unsolved murder?
Yes, I suppose that is what most journalists would say, but perhaps the journalists of North Kill share my supernatural suspicions.
Yeah, I guess there wouldn't be much competition in North Kill. Probably not getting the best writers there.
Okay, can we at least start the podcast before you completely resign yourself to cynicism?
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the...
Well, I want to throw up in my own mouth and rub it in my eyes and ears. Sometimes when what do you mean old news? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's how you know they're out of touch when it comes to podcasting and true crime especially. I watch true crime, and it doesn't matter how old the crime is. When there's a break in the case or somebody puts together the most streamlined, clear-cut, presentable presentation of information about a case, no matter how old it is, people devour that shit. I love that shit. Instead of like there's a very tragic case more recently called the Delphi murder or something. 2 young girls went walking on like railroad tracks, just friends going for a walk, and they ended up being killed. Really fucked up, man. Anyhow, like it went unsolved for years, and apparently some dude got arrested, some fucking piece of shit pervert, and so they're doing updates on it, you know. So eventually, if he's ever convicted, I don't know, because I think he just got arrested but no conviction. Once that's settled, someone's gonna take all the information, all the clips, all the, and put it and it's never old news, not for true crime. Little moments like that, I'm like, that's someone who's out of touch writing what they think podcasters are. Oh, someone who rambles before, okay, let's get started. I don't know, just a little side rant. But the last dono that came in from It's Me Ellis asked, hey man, how are you finding this game? And I have to say, this game is underwhelming. It definitely fell under my... fell below my expectations, below my interests. There was a lot more movie than game. I expected a cleaner balance, to be honest. More of those moments where, let's say, for example, you're shooting the werewolves. I expected a few more of those. I expected more dynamic interactions between the evidence and like finding out the mystery stuff, I don't remember Until Dawn enough to compare the two. All I know is atmosphere, I like this better than Until Dawn. Environment and lore, story, all that, I like this way better than Until Dawn. When it comes to like the gameplay and the characters versus each other, that's probably going to be a little harder. I'd have to go back to Until Dawn and double check it. But I like the menu, all this stuff, paths, clues. I wish it was a little more interactive, but I really like this, the sound design for everything, even the little VHS tape, clicks and all that. The menu, the lore, it is a bit weird having the ghost, the mother being a ghost and haunting. And I'm still not a fan of the mother narrator with the game player. I think that's something that they've done in every game so far. And I personally hate it. I hated it in Until Dawn when it was the psychiatrist talking to... And that played a little more into the characters, not the game player. If I remember right, because it was one of the characters that lost his sister and he was having a breakdown, so he was seeing a psychiatrist. Again, if I have that right. But here is the same way. I really don't like this, taking a break from the game, talking to the old lady. And I really wish in future games, me personally, my preference, they stop doing that shit. You've done it in like 5 games already. I can't stand it. I might be in the minority on that one, but I can't stand it. As far as the characters is probably the thing that dragged me down the most. When it comes to plot, that gets tricky because some of the plot is literally explore this area so later characters can hide there and then move to here and do this. It's some games are a little weak on plot as far as solve this puzzle, get this key, open this door to find another puzzle for another key for another door, kind of repetition. And this one has a weird type of pointlessness feeling to a lot of the exploration. There's only like 1 or 2 things laying around and you have to awkwardly walk slowly through sections of area, knowing that the majority of it is absolutely useless and pointless. It has a nice vibe to it, but I feel like they didn't even try to capitalize on the atmosphere and the environment of what they were going for. We should have had far more lighting effects, silhouettes, far more times where they're moving around, but you can see the werewolves, casting shadows on things as they move around in that regard. which I feel was missing. I think the characters drug this down more than anything, because when the characters weren't being annoying, they were being forgettable. And I think that's probably some of the worst combination for the characters. I hit a chunk of bad spots when it comes to the graphics, like a lot of pop in. I am not a big, I don't usually fuss over that a lot. I will say though, it looks great a lot of the times. Some of the mouth movements is off. Yeah, some of the characters, they come off, video gamey. I don't hold it against it. I might mock it in the moment, but it doesn't bother me. It's a video game. I don't need it to be perfect. In a lot of it, in areas, it does look really, really good. Again, it's a fucking video game. So yeah, it does look really, really good. I just wish the characters were more interesting and the writing the connection between the characters was far more engaging than what it was. They had an opportunity to connect Caitlin, Caleb, and Emma, and they failed miserably. They had an opportunity to continue with Max and Laura off and on, and I feel like that just disappeared. I made a joke about Max staying on the island and the game ending with him just on the island, and in my joke it was like, the game ends and we show him just kind of on the island, but basically that's what fucking happens. Now I want to know, okay, so what's your option? Stay on the island and you're done with Max and he's alive, but that's it. You don't play Max's story? Or get off the island and he actually is in the game somehow? Does he connect with, I don't even know how he would connect with any of the other characters, but let's say he connects with Caitlin. There's no way he's going to connect with Laura because they're off in the woods. So that's your choices. Leave Max there and you're done with them. Or go and connect them with one of the other characters. I think it has to be Caitlin. That's such a stupid choice. I wish I knew one meant it's done and one was like, okay, you can play his game some more. Anyway, yeah, the water effects were terrible. Let me connect with the chat some. Let's see what we have. Let me put the chat in live chat, and let's see what we have down here. There better be an after credits scene if the character's meeting up. There isn't. Oof. In Until Dawn, at least they had them in the police station retelling the night. Closest you'll get is the evidence being used as part of the podcast. With this podcast?
Possibility of supernatural involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are. Real life.
Yeah, no
everyday
union is
occurrences.
disappointing.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
What they have in extras? I don't know. We'll look at it when this is done. I don't know if I'm going to... How long is this podcast thing?
Okay, so...
you know what really sucks, though?
Because I'm about
now,
to...
keep in mind, because of the generosity of everyone watching, that tipped during the previous games, we had the extra money tipped to buy the bloody version. And I'm going to be real with you. I don't see a fucking difference. I'm going to go and look at what the non-bloody version is. And I got to say, man, at this point in time, I feel already they should be fucking ashamed of themselves for charging $10 for what? For just more blood on somebody? Like, I thought it was going to be like, a werewolf comes up and maybe in the game you see like, he'll grab his face and like tears it off. But in the more bloodied gore version, you actually see his fingers go through his eye sockets and he like, more graphic, more seconds, like a longer cut. You know how they do that with movies where there's a longer cut of the death scenes? I thought it was going to be that, not just simply there's more blood. That's fucking... they charged people $10 for what looks like nothing, you know? In movie mode, it's not even in the game. It's just in the cutscenes. Fuck.
Blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had
Yeah, and the
hat
game is so
insurance?
dark.
It's responsible
You couldn't
to
see a
ensure
lot of
those
the...
things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go
And that's
on.
what I mean, the atmosphere.
There
So hard to get
real reason
immersed
that we're coming
because
back
it was
to Hackett's
fucking
Quarry.
dark.
There've been some developments, and I've sourced.
Like,
some
look at his
information.
podcast. Just
I
get to the
remain
fucking
skeptical,
point,
but I'm
bro.
all ears. Under my hat.
And they're trying to
was
be
hoping
cute
you'd
with
say
it.
that.
Oh God, why? Why are you smiling? Stop it! I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do
I
have.
couldn't
very
just
pretty
get to the
teeth.
fucking
Thank
point.
you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So
You can
today's
reunite
episode
Laura
is
and
going
Max?
To have a bit
Ah,
of a
I want to
show
know
and
how.
tell vibe.
30 minutes? Alex
You know
said
on
the
the inside,
podcast
the
is 30
inside of
minutes.
where?
Are you fucking
What?
serious?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside?
Oh, I
An
saved a
inner
few
critic that
people.
says, "Stop
I
doing
saved
a
Caitlin.
podcast. No one's
I saved
listening."
Laura.
Listen to that voice.
Okay, well, what I really
Ryan,
meant is let's
Travis,
call it an anonymous
Max,
donation. You know, we're not
who
the
else?
only ones who
Abby.
flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us.
Yeah, Abby the...
Did you didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation.
Look,
Okay, you've always
I'm
promised
letting
me
this
since
play,
day
and every
one of
time
this
I stop
podcast
to
that
listen
if
to
you
it,
could
they're
see
rambling
true evidence
about
you will
nothing.
consider all options, right? Did you not say
I
that?
did say that. Yes.
I mean, I know you.
Movie
Knowing for a
mode
fact
is an
that we would
entirely
never see
different
any
mode,
evidence,
not
I
the
did say
cutscenes.
that.
Okay,
So we haven't
well,
even seen the gore mode.
you've been sent
Are you
information
fucking kidding
and
me?
you need to decide
So
whether
we paid
it's
$10
bizarre or bonus.
for something that's not even in the goddamn
Okay,
game?
fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home,
Does
we are about
anyone
open a
wanna listen to
package
this
from a mysterious
podcast?
person who listens to this show. If
Are
are
you
the one who sent
fucking
us
kidding me?
Whatever it is,
I thought the
congrats,
movie
you
mode
got
was
us.
like the cutscenes in between the gameplay. Because when you picked a filter, when you picked a filter, the cutscene stayed in the normal,
Dull my key, just use
which
your
is
fingers.
again dumb as fuck. The whole game should be in the filter. I don't know, man. I think this game is a goddamn mess, if I'll be
course I
honest
lock
with
my
you.
door.
And there's stuff I like about it,
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
but I
I'm
think
not
it's a
gonna hide.
you
fucking
think
mess.
that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
Yeah, even
No,
the
ghosts
werewolf
couldn't
design,
open
I
my
agree
doors.
with
They
you.
could walk
I
through my
like the
walls,
face
Anton.
and the
Okay, you need
eyes,
to be more
but
concerned with murderers.
So remember
the
those
lanky
missing
bodies
hikers?
and shit
Yeah.
with the no hair.
What if
The
showed
werewolves
you
and no hair just
photos
look
from
dumb.
one of
I
their
haven't seen
cameras,
anyone do
photos that
hairless
show them
werewolves
Hackett's Quarry,
cool yet.
supposedly where the camera
Would you
was
rather what you got on screen
think
or
that
one of
maybe
these
they went there and
motherfuckers
they
as a
dropped their
werewolf?
camera?
Okay, Anton.
This is
Let
from
me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
American Werewolf in London.
Tripping over
Look at this
a
fucking
root,
guy. Look at this beast.
being
Look at the size of this
uh,
motherfucker. Look
in
at that face.
uneven,
It's a
row of
video game.
cobblestones.
What
You
about
could have done
being
some cool shit,
murdered?
man.
If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
I'm about to lay a little something else on you.
Yeah, that was a slimy trick with the
their
gore.
Backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Really? Then, okay, well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime suspects?
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were. Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently when they claimed it, they found quartzite.
Quartzite?
Okay, I was hoping you would ask. Fun fact, every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are. But I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7, has
This is awful.
great supernatural powers.
I could fall asleep to this,
Closed
though.
the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's
Yeah, I agree,
lots
soft
of
batch.
forest.
A lot of
unexplored
rambling.
dark
A lot of extra
Okay, great place to
bloaty fluff with
hide,
these
to have all
podcasters.
these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
A lot of
And this is
podcasting
where
and
we
true
start to get a
crime
little more
podcasting
into paranormal
is
territory.
Okay, here we go.
very
Acres of
interesting and
haunted
riveting and
woods.
immersive because
say
they
so.
they get to the fucking point, you know? And now we got the peanut butter pop song in the fucking, what is that, an ad? They're putting an ad in a fake fucking podcast. You're wasting more time.
Too bizarre yet bona fide. The podcast of the
And it's a commercial.
Welcome back to Bizarre.
Yeah,
Yet
welcome back. You can't skip it as
Anton.
far as
Today, I'm actually going to pass
skipping.
you some light rating.
I, however, am not fucking with it. Quit to main menu. Yes, I'm pretty sure. If you quit to the main menu, I want to see. Here's movie mode. Everyone lives, everyone dies. Director's chair. Add-on. Gorefest. The most gruesome night at Hackett's Quarry. This is. Are you ready to start the movie? This is the movie. Gorefest. For fucking $80. No, White Panda, $80. Austin Becker coming in with a life-saving.
Bring back Neck Deep. Oh yeah, keep listening, Big Pay.
Bring back Neck Deep, you got it. We need to do a Neck Deep podcast or something. We need to do Neck Deep something. You guys in chat, let me know. Neck Deep something, you know? I'm going to find that clip too. That was with one of the Telltale The Last of Us. I think it was like the 4th season or something, 3rd season. That big guy, right? Said something about going neck deep in a female. He meant it a different way. But it came off as fucked up. And I was like, wait, whoa, what? But Austin Becker coming in with a fucking lifesaver. $30 dono. Hitting our first goal, which, funny enough, is going to extend the stream a bit to give us time to chat and check out the movie mode to some degree. Otherwise, I would have probably just stopped in the next few minutes here. But let's go a little bit longer. Make sure I have that. Massive thank you. I'd rather watch another season of The World Beyond than this podcast. Oof. Yeah, massive thank you to Austin Becker. Continued support is fantastic. I wonder if there's any fast forwarding. You gotta be shitting me. You legit have to straight fucking watch this shit without fast forwarding it for just the movie mode. Man, this is such a ripoff, yo. This is terrible. Yo, a movie mode, this makes sense. It's not a motherfucking movie game. It's a movie with a little bit of game thrown in it. Because look, here's the movie mode. You could watch the fucking game. This, whatever. That's what they wanted. They just wanted a movie. Yeah, the whole game, and you can't fast forward it like a regular movie. I don't understand why they do shit like this. We paid for the motherfucker. Let us watch it or fast forward it until the gore to check it out. We already sat through the whole thing. You already have our money. Let us fucking have a little bit of control. Yeah, I'll never understand that. Yeah, I guess all this is cleared out, obviously. But I'll never understand that fucking... It's like they got control issues. Yeah, now would be a good time for any suggestions for what we stream next. I know we're going to do a little bit of Elden Ring. And here's the worst part.
Why'd you kill the music?
I think you know why.
You know how long it takes?
I don't think I do.
It begins with an L,
And turn it down.
like the L word.
Lesbians?
Lost, Max. We're lost.
We're in geographic flux.
Right, so lost.
That's debatable.
Oh,
heads up. Nice catch there, hon.
I'm not the one who hit the pothole.
Well, maybe the pothole hit us. Ever think about that?
Oh, we're doing a little bit of Elden Ring. I forgot my train of thought.
Thank you.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, still totally lost.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a while before we see any gore.
You know what, Max? It's okay. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
You know, if Columbus hadn't got lost and landed on these golden shores, there would be no United States of America. Goodbye, hot dogs.
Anyway,
See you later, apple pie.
Columbus never actually landed in North America.
we're going to do a little Elden Ring
What are you talking
for New
Didn't
Game
even know he
Plus.
wasn't in Asia.
Are you serious?
And the
Just another guy who
whatchamacallit.
he was lost.
Well, it's just another guy who's got a whole day named after him, so put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh my God.
Blood
Get
build,
us
the
to
bleed
camp
build.
already before I roll my eyes out of my head, please.
I'm working on it. I'm working.
There's, I do like the graphics here. Like, I think this looks great. There's a weird part of it that looks better than when I played it. Is it just me, or is it a touch crisper?
Yeah.
No, but seriously, hon, what happened to the normal map?
This is the normal.
Yeah, soft batch. Doing a movie stream would work like this for right now. I would start the stream. Hey guys, we're gonna watch X, together. It's gonna be an audio commentary. Blah 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 blah. I have the special edition or whatever edition. It's on the menu. Yeah, so everyone would start it up, be on the menu, and I'm gonna hit play in, how many seconds. There's a way for me to track the delay, which is basically like put one in the chat when I say one right now, and the first one I see I count roundabout. We did it last time, and it was so close that it was like we were watching it together. Anyhow, so the idea is I would have a movie on, and you guys at home, it's up to you to watch it with or without the movie. So you'd have to put the movie on too. There's another option, which is if I start a Twitch channel, anyone who has Amazon Prime can watch Amazon Prime videos, and I can stream it, but only if you guys are on my Twitch with Amazon Prime and yada yada yada.
I don't know. I mean, it was really close, like really close, but maybe we didn't.
Austin said there's a link for different movie modes. Do you mean on YouTube? Because I was thinking about... looking it up anyway.
I really have this car up.
Well, maybe it looks worse than it is.
I should check out the damage before we try to start it up again. Huh? Could you grab my the toolbox from the trunk?
Yeah, okay. It's not so bad.
My mom's
The Quarry movie mode explained.
What's up, Ronnie? Thanks for streaming and justifying my not buying this game, lol. Keep the streams coming, my man.
Thanks, hon.
Yeah.
Let me say thank you, and then I'll let you guys know what this article says about the movie mode. Thank you very much, Kevin. He threw $10 in the pot. What's up, Ronnie? Thanks for streaming. Justifying my not buying the game. Just want to make sure I heard that right.
I don't think people curl up right
I did enjoy playing it on stream with you guys in chat a lot more than just, you know, playing by myself. In all honesty, I would have waited till it was on clearance. And, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have made it through it. I made it through Until Dawn, to be honest, but I enjoyed this a lot more playing on stream than I did Until Dawn by myself, because now that I think about it, I don't think I streamed Until Dawn.
Where are you going?
But movie mode says you can do 3 different ways. Everyone Lives, which has the game will ensure all 9 playable characters survive by choosing all the right dialogue choices and options needed. Everyone Dies, which is the opposite, obviously, which is considered the bad ending. And then Gore Fest, what we're watching. This is strictly for those who like to revel in the pain and suffering of on-screen characters in horror movies. The game basically makes sure that conditions are met for all the goriest deaths to be shown, regardless of which of the 9 playable characters will be meeting their grisly end as the story plays out. The mode is currently only available to those who bought the deluxe edition of the game. How much do you want to bet this is going to be available for free later on? Because they fuck you, you know? Like, god damn, man. I'm usually not picky with, like, DLC coming out and then being included in a package deal later on and yada, yada, yada. When it comes to shit like this, though, something that's so small and petty, like $10 for a gore movie mode, and it's, fuck, man, I feel ripped off. Director's chair. This is one of the most granular... Oh, this is the 4th movie mode. It lets you select parameters and character traits for each of the 9 playable characters, which would then dictate how each character behaves in certain situations. For example, you can choose how they act while under pressure or how observant they are while searching for clues in the environment. There's so little moments of pressure and so little clues. That's fucking pathetic. And I tell you what, it really feels like these people didn't want to make a movie game. They wanted to make a new type of interactive movie. And their focus slipped on the game part of it and went heavily into the movie part of it.
Where are you?
Let me take a look at something, though. Quarry. If you go to YouTube, Quarry, Gore Fest movie mode. 5 hours long. Someone already put it up. Full game, no commentary. I should have just thrown that up had I known. Just for extra views and clicks. And let me check real quick. I might just pull that up on stream. Give me a second. Because Max, when he gets injured, it's pretty much the same. Same amount of blood.
Max!
Hey, why are you shouting? What?
Yeah, it looks the same. So then we have them all talking. When would be the first death?
What the hell was that?
Now.
Sorry, chat. Let me look here.
Did you see it?
No, but I heard something. Let's just get out of here.
Come on.
Oh God, I thought you said you checked it.
I did check it and it was fine. Honey,
Yeah,
I know
who
you're
would be
honest,
the
but you
first
gotta
death?
calm
Nick
down.
got fucked up, but it's the same type of gore.
Probably just an animal or something.
At least it looks like
You
it.
didn't see it. It was a woman.
Lord, this isn't helping, all right? Go. There we go. We're good. See?
Please just get us out of here. Max.
I'm trying. I'm trying. We're okay. We're safe in the car, really. We're gonna be okay.
Jeez.
Oh, fuck. Oh my God.
All right, so Jacob is going to pull his leg out of the trap,
Hi, officer. How are you doing this?
and then he falls forward. Remember, there's a premonition? Well, he catches himself before he goes
I mean, I can't
in
even
it,
feel
though. That's
My-
weird.
Not my head. I'm fine.
Really, we're fine. We're just
Yeah, that's really weird. How do you get him to fall in the fucking thing then?
Well, you folks want to tell me what happened here?
What about Abby dying? Does she die?
Well, we were just driving, and it's really.
All right, so Nick turns into a werewolf and
I don't know, we must
slams Abby up, bites her head off.
now here
It's
we are.
fucking terrible and dark.
I mean, these roads are really not in great shape.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That movie mode, the gore mode looks fucking rip off city.
Keep the car running.
Sir?
Is this guy like the all-time scariest cop?
I don't know. This is my first
Let
time.
me see what the comments are saying.
Yeah, I'm not.
Love the cast. This was fun. Didn't know many of these deaths are possible. The score's so funny. Spot on. What bubbly vibe at the scene when kids were leaving. Had a confused moment. Didn't Jacob lose Emma's bracelet in the lake? So is the Gorefest just a playthrough that features the goriest deaths? I thought it would make it so the deaths are more gory than the original. Oh, shit.
You are doing all the way out here this late at night.
We were just taking in the sights, officer. Is that a crime?
All right, so the Gorefest isn't more gory deaths.
Take it by the tone of your voice.
Holy fuck, that's such a ripoff. How was the Gorefest promoted? Check this out. So the Gorefest isn't the same deaths with extra gore. The Gorefest is literally a movie mode, but they take what they perceive to be the goriest death of all the characters, because each character has like, 2 or 3 death possibilities. They take the goriest one and they incorporate that. So it's literally nothing new. It just says Abby it dies more gory here instead of here, or here instead of here for Nick, or here for here and here. So it just incorporates all the gory death scenes into one movie mode.
Mr. Hackett knows we're coming.
I'm sorry, I read it twice, and I do not feel that's what they fucking advertised. Bro,
Why can't we go to Hackett's
fuck, man, that's a scam.
Okay, I just don't understand the problem.
White Panda says, I feel responsible in Ronnie 10 because I suggested getting the deluxe version of the Gore Fest on Discord. You're good, White Panda, because on stream somebody else wanted it and they threw 10 in for it. So, like I said, I feel like it was an absolute scam. However, it was the community pot for the channel that got burnt instead of me directly. Because someone on stream was straight up. Bitnova, you're watching the $10 content. This movie mode costs $10, where all they do is they take the game and they take each character's goriest death, and that's how they die in this version of the movie mode. So if Abigail, for example, when I played it, she didn't die because I shot Nick. But if you don't shoot Nick, I watched it here, the creature slams her head off the lockers and bites her head off, and her head rolls over across the floor. So instead of there being more visual effects for that, being more gory, which I thought that's what they were going to do, instead of that, they just say, okay, that death was gorier than her non-death. It doesn't look like she has any other death, but that death was gorier, so we're going to boop. Here's another thing. Remember how I was walking up the ladder and it moved at first, then it broke the rung? Well, I wonder who plays on the game where the ladder actually breaks, because nothing happened for that. And why is he so fucking weird?
Fresh as a daisy. You can return to vehicle, man.
Man.
Harbinger Motel. Stay on the road. Watch out for potholes.
Oh, you need like
Have
a
a
statement?
good night.
Oh, the only other cool thing is you can get outfits in July. So in July, because we have the deluxe, you get outfits, but I think you get the same outfits as the cheaper version. The only thing you paid extra for the deluxe is this particular movie mode, which I feel is a motherfucking scam like a motherfucker. I think the company that made this game should be goddamn ashamed of themselves. That should have been absolutely incredibly over the top clear
I mean, he clearly likes you better.
when you bought it. I'm going to reread it again to see what it says.
All right, let's get back on the road.
Yes.
I think I've had enough woodland encounters for one night. Thank you very much.
Agreed. So where's this motel?
Okay, so we're here, and the motel is.
Let me see.
What's there?
Austin Becker said, deluxe bonus content, 80s themed character outfits available post-launch. See below. Instant access to the Death Rewind system. Oh, that's another feature. Gorefest movie mode option and horror history visual filter pack. Oh, so they didn't actually go into details.
No, that sounds terrible. Let's hit the road, shall we?
That's what I thought.
Ma'am.
Oh my god! If he called me ma'am one more time, I was gonna shove that badge up his dick hole.
Yeah, the thing too is, I think I was confusing when, Austin, when you said movie mode, I was thinking of cutscenes. I honestly didn't even think about the game being put together in its own movie to watch it, you know? Which, I don't know. I guess if you like these characters and you want to... Like, I would probably watch The Last of Us in a movie mode if I was like, I wonder how that plays out, you know? But I'm just not real big on watching something that I can play, I guess. Sometimes I think I might check it out, but not for a lot of games. If I liked this story a little more, like the characters, I think I actually would enjoy the Gorefest idea movie mode.
I mean, clearly there's somebody here.
Yeah, or it's just an abandoned car and this is a complete waste
Why
of
would there be an abandoned?
I'll beat the car.
Max,
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Max, don't be a dick.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
A movie? I feel like people that made Until Dawn hit the jackpot. with these horror movie games, but then couldn't write anything worth a damn or interesting after all. Dude, I am so curious to know behind the scenes why this is so much like Until Dawn. And again, I swear there's part of me that is like, you know what? Because listen, we have a similar incident where there's somebody who is lives in Florida that I've become friends with over the years on social media. Subscriber to the channel, you know, active and stuff. And he's dead set on making a slasher movie and being a producer and making it and filming it in Florida. And he asked if I would write something. And I was thinking, you know what? At first I was, you know, hesitant because I wanted to do my own. And obviously, being realistic, if I worked on his first and then mine, it would push mine back by a year to 2 to 3, you know? Me doing one itself is pushed back now. So anyhow, long story short, it started as a base, simple idea where all he wants to do is something that's in the woods, pays homage to the classics, gives us what we love of the classics, but it's brutal and characters you care about that's interesting instead of shit. You know, you can have your asshole characters, but you like that they're an asshole. Doesn't matter. So very simple and basic, like, concept there. So
There was definitely someone there.
my one initial idea was with a character that, again, they were traveling through the woods, so you could kind of see how it's... So I made a joke at the end of it, long story short, by me kind of playing around with an outline for a script that maybe he would like to use, and then an outline I always play with for my own thing. And I made the joke that it's kind of like its own little genre, or like the Ronnie type movie, because it's like in the woods, got a brutal killer, yada, yada, yada. Anyhow, I feel like they did a similar thing. Like, for example, if me and dude, if I like he sold him the script and he went off and then we made something that was like kind of similar as far as characters go out into the woods, they got blah, 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 caught up, there's this brutal killer, blah, blah, blah. I feel like there was 2 people that wanted to make this game, right? The bare bones. And one of them was higher up. I said this in the last stream. And they decided they wanted to make Until Dawn with a prank and then the Wendigo monsters. And the other guy, or girl, never gave up on wanting to do the original idea with the werewolves at the camp. And they did Until Dawn, and it was successful. And then finally the other person was like, well, let's do this one. And maybe they talked around how similar it is. Maybe they said it's a good thing that it's similar. But I'm convinced that it's either based off of what they were doing for Until Dawn, or they were like, you know what, it worked, so let's do it again type shit.
Max?
Because you didn't have to do the certain similarities that they did here. You didn't have to, but they did. They embraced it almost.
Hun, maybe it was a possum or something.
No, there was someone here, I swear.
Hey, it's been kind of a night, you know? Let's just get to the motel. We can come back here first.
Character outfits not available at launch. What the fuck? Yeah, and you know what the worst part is? It's going to be cool to see what outfits there are. But I'm not going to play this again anytime soon. So me replaying it with character outfits. Yeah, look here, for example. Like, there's no more gore. There's nothing new. It's not more blood. There's not more wounds. There's no wounds to begin with, it looks like. It's just when they die, they pick their goriest death and include it in this. It's a montage of the goriest deaths in movie mode. That would have been a better way to put it, I feel. Anyhow, I just remembered Take-Two are the scumbags who published this. Same people that have a mini machine going on with GTA Online and a ton of other online games. A mini, you mean, maybe? Guess they had to find a way to scam people with a goddamn movie game. I guess so. Austin says it wouldn't be as bad if you could fast forward it. I do agree. Again, once the reality settles of what this is, because I had my hopes up that extra gore. I even said in Discord, you can go back and look at it, and maybe someone corrected me, Austin. Maybe you even corrected me, and I didn't catch on to it. But I even said in Discord, I was like, yo, do you guys want the gorier deaths? You know, it's $10 extra. That's fucked up. They charge it. And
look like the goddamn Harbinger Motel
from the beginning, I honestly thought it was like, you know, the deaths are going to be gorier. Yeah, Austin says, I wouldn't watch it again after just playing it. Neither would I. I would leave it for a while. Same. I'd probably put it on after a bit, you know, maybe, and they were coming out with a new game that was like this. And because keep in mind, it's a movie that's 5 hours long with some of the worst characters that you can't fast forward to your favorite parts. You can't go, okay, you know, fast forward this bit. Like, that is fucking terrible. That's something I think people need to bitch and moan and complain about, and let them patch it. Patch it so we can... Why the fuck do you have control issues so intense we can't fast forward the game? You must control to what, you know, to how I watch this movie game. I don't understand the logic there. That's baffling to me. Werewolves but bald, and that's another thing. Werewolves but bald. Way too similar to, let me look up the Wendigo. Until Dawn Wendigo. Let me look up Until Dawn Wendigo. Wendigo. Until Dawn Wendigo images. Yeah, let me pull them up. I'm going to pull up one here. Open. That doesn't even look like Until Dawn Wendigo. Huh, that actually looks like Quarry, to be honest. I'm going to pull up Until Dawn Wendigo. And then let's pull up Quarry.
See you later, kids.
Yeah, Hackett's
Werewolf.
Quarry forever.
You know how many hearts are broken on the last day of summer camp? It's like a romance apocalypse.
They don't got a lot of pictures yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're just kids. You know, they'll get over it.
Uh-huh. Like they'll get over Emma.
What? That's not the same thing.
Oh, so that's not why you're in a bad mood.
And I can show you if I do
You know
this.
what? We had our last night together, and we're cool.
Let me go
So
here.
cool that you're never gonna see your special little boob.
Your special little boo-boo bear. And then if I do this, so here is, this is a bad picture quality. Let me change this input to 1. Here to give you an example. Here's the Wendigo from Until Dawn. This is one of the main character Wendigos because it has the tattoo. And then we have the up-close image of the Wendigo. See this face? Now, here is the Quarry werewolf. Wendigo, werewolf. Wendigo, werewolf. There's another picture here. Here's the werewolf standing fully up. Now, again, the legs of the werewolf are different because the Wendigo here has more human-like legs, like a human body that's stretched out long. I think here's a better picture of a Wendigo from the game. See how it's like the human features but long? It is creepy looking, you know, longer legs. Well, the werewolf legs have more of, there's a name for it, but they bend in. Here is, again, the werewolf. And then here's the Wendigo. It's just way too similar. I don't think I have an image of a werewolf. Full body from the game. Yeah, even the village. And this was announced. The village in third person. Look at this from the village. That's a fucking werewolf, man. The beginning of a werewolf. That was fun to stream too, The Village. That's a fucking werewolf, chat. Holy shit. That werewolf pic looked goofy as fuck. Yeah, that's a motherfucking werewolf. That's even the beginning of a werewolf, if I remember right. That's not even like fully developed. Here's the Quarry werewolf, and then the Resident Evil werewolf. How does a zombie game make a better werewolf than a werewolf game? What the fuck? Some of it I like how the mouth splits. The nose looks a little nerdy, and this is why I think the werewolf, idea should have been played around with a little more. Maybe do a little more deformity with the nose. And don't leave the nose like a human nose. Because, again, they burst out of the human form, so you can play with it a little. More muscular. Something, though. But they suddenly have no hair, and then they have hair again. How does that work? I don't know. Yeah, like to just kind of burst out of their clothes. Pants sitting tight. And then the Wendigo. It's just... I, at this moment, have a hard time believing that this was an accident. I think they wanted to make the same game, and two people or more than two people, one was set on Wendigo, one was set on werewolves, and they just couldn't agree. So one went first, and then the other went later. Yeah, trust me. I'm a werewolf fan, so I know dog soldiers. I don't need to look up werewolf movies to pick out cool-looking werewolves. Actually, I don't even know what would be my favorite werewolf look. Because although Werewolf in London... Werewolf in London is one of my favorites. If I really had to pick, like, what's your favorite? The Howling might actually take it. I love the werewolf look in The Howling. Here's The Howling, for example. Imagine this in the video game. How fucking cool, man. Let me look up the dog soldiers. Just to show chat, dog. Because they're cool. They really are. I fucked that up. I love the back on them. I think, and they're missing hair on a good amount of them, but they have this mane with the face, the werewolf face. And look, they're missing a lot of hair. They have hair here, the claws. This is a movie. That's a video game that you can render the graphics, man. Like, fuck, you can do a werewolf. But I think The Howling takes it if I really had to, for me personally. I'm typing. I don't want to be banging the microphone. Anyway, let me get off this subject here. Let's see what chat has to say. Hairless Werewolf's genius, and we can charge $70 now. Change. That's going to go rate. That's the going rate for new games. This had to have been rushed. In a way, some of it could have been, but I don't know. Is this available on Xbox Game Pass? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've seen hairless apes. They're jacked, man. J-Spot, thank you very much for becoming a member. Oh, okay. Wankstein likes the dog soldiers design of the werewolves the best. They're, if I made a top list, they're on the top. For sure. They're definitely on the top. I do have to check one thing on one thing. Let me put the movie mode on. Just give me 5 minutes. I do want to check on something. I got this message I want to check on real quick.
This old rust bucket's roadworthy?
We'll take a look. It better be.
And I'll be right
The
back.
great outdoors might actually kill me.
Because I do want to shut down, but I don't want to rush. And I don't want to rush and shut it down. Let me...
You're still pretty pathetic.
Hey, shut up.
Yeah, let me
okay, so,
I got to do something. Let me make this call quick. I got to send the paperwork over to something real quick. Give me a second.
Van, so we'd have to spend another night here. What exactly would I need to do?
Well, you'd probably break the fuel line, or, I don't know, rip out the rotor arm. And yes, that would make you a total asshole.
Okay, and what does a rotor arm look like again?
It's like a arm that's all rotary. You know, it's under the little black dome with the leads poking out. Jake, you do realize that even if we somehow did get stuck out here, one more night with Emma wouldn't make a difference. Trust me, Chick's made up her mind.
Yeah. Sure. Guess we'll just have to find out. Come on with me, buddy. I'll put you right back tomorrow. No harm, no foul.
Up here, my dudes.
Why did they look like they're up to something?
Hey, Jacob.
What? No, dude, please, don't.
Long.
Oh, Nick! Boom. Oh, there it is.
Oh, man, good sight.
Freak.
Oh.
Ooh, I wish I had some singles.
Freaks. I'm surrounded by freaks. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get the whole no technology thing, but take me back, world.
You would have thought Mr. H could have, like, charged up our phones, like, a little bit.
Nothing's ever your fault, is it?
You know, you should really just save it for emergencies only. Unless, of course, is being dumped an emergency?
Oh, burn.
Back off, dipshit.
I'm sorry. Peace and love, man. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Y'all ready to bounce?
Where's everybody else?
Why would I know that?
Sometimes you know stuff I don't.
Look, I don't even know how to respond to that.
You say, Nick, you're way smarter than me, and you're a super hot stud who gets any chick he wants.
Okay, yeah. Keep dreaming, Junior.
Hey there, Party Bear.
Status report?
We are officially empty nesters. High five up top. Oh, too slow.
Really? Oh boy. You're about to get your phone back, aren't you?
Let's go collect our bags and away from this mosquito-infested backwoods dump.
Door's locked, bags inside.
Fuck me.
Yep.
Well, it's obvious what we have to do here.
Find someone with a key?
Shape our destiny. And by shape our destiny, I mean shape our way through this crappy lock and grab our bags.
Okay. Let's do it. We better not get into trouble.
I won't tell if you won't tell.
Mr. Hackett's gonna find out.
So what? He'll just think it was a bear or something.
Have you ever seen a bear in these woods?
No, but that doesn't mean they're not out there.
Fair point.
Let's do this. On 3. 1, 2, 3. All about the power of positive thinking.
Why do I ever listen to you?
Because I'm always right.
Are you sure they're gonna think it was a bear?
Oh my god, relax. It's not like we killed someone.
All right, well, I'm just gonna take another look around, make sure we didn't miss anything.
Go nuts.
Can't believe I'm actually gonna miss all those lumpy, loose springs. Aw. This was little Izzy's.
I want to play a game.
Let's get you back to Izzy. Why would this place be in the news? Hey! You stop that! Ugh. It's gonna be weird not waking up to Dylan's morning announcements. Dylan is not going to be happy that the kids just out this year. I'll tell Chris about it when we see him. Ouch. Let's hope Jacob hasn't seen this.
All right, Chad, I'm hoping you had some riveting stuff. Sorry, I had to step away real quick. I know we're going to be ending soon, but I didn't want to say, oh shit, real quick, shut it down. No, I got my paperwork I needed, but, listen, I was real quick looking at the, death thing here. You can go on to watch all the death scenes on the Quarry. And you know what's funny? If you tell Max to leave, there's not more story. He just dies. He literally swims to the other island and gets eaten right away. In a very climatic, non-gory death. He gets bitten, there's barely any blood. That's fucking terrible. And it looks like you can keep Dylan from having his arm ripped off. So that is why Dylan does in fact look awkward walking around with a severed arm. Because some players didn't get it cut off. So that's another aspect of these games that's terrible.
Eyes on the road, lady.
Sorry. Sorry.
Caitlin can get killed multiple times from the looks of it.
If I were to put myself out there...
Yeah, she can get killed upstairs in the alley. Downstairs, she can get killed by the scrapyard. She's the only one character I've seen multiple kills. It's this. It looks like it's the same kill in multiple areas.
Yeah, sure.
But that's us. You and Nick could be different.
And Laura can shoot the werewolf,
It was in the packet they gave to us on the first day.
but they don't tell you who it is.
Are you 93? What's wrong with email?
And the Hacketts never hear the gunshot. That's so dumb.
I'm gonna miss you, Abby. Oh, hold on.
Oh, but the lodge is that...
I don't know, but you can watch all the deaths
Come on, scenic route.
back to back.
Last victory lap around the camp.
It really doesn't seem like a lot there, though.
We should really get back.
They say 200 endings, 180 some endings. I'm watching all the deaths, and it really, unless this video doesn't have them all, I mean, there's really not a lot there when you think about 200 deaths.
Did I hit it? Did I hit it?
Oh, this wasn't in my playthrough.
Oh, Emma. It's still live.
Let me get rid of these.
Does not look good.
What do I do?
Oh, she ran over an animal? Yeah, this wasn't in my playthrough. Emma picks up a rock.
Put it out of its misery.
Gives it to
Emma, I can't.
Abby.
Abby. Huh. Oh, she squished a little guy. Austin says, yeah, I forgot to mention that to you. Left myself, that's what I got. Dylan doing his best Rick Grimes impression. Well, it really does come down to personal preference with the games. I'm sure there's people that, you know, they weren't through the roof with the game, but, you know, they didn't mind buying it at the end of the day. Wait, can I let this up higher? What's my... Oh, I can go higher.
Hey, Nick.
I'm not...
Hey, where were you guys?
I wonder why I had it low. Covering something, maybe? I'm more of, you know, taking the stream out of the equation, of course, because the stream changes things in a big way.
I can take care of my own.
For me, I'm more along the lines of, I would like to experience these types of games. They're down on the list of my preference, being my lower, you know, lower enjoyable. I do get in the mood where I want to play the movie type games. However, I have to be in the mood. They have to be shorter because I don't want them to be like 4, 5, 6 hours, but I do like them to be 10, 15, 20. I like them to have good characters and moments here and there in between the scenes of some type of interactivity and puzzles. This one I really, even after the fact, now watching the movie mode, man, I really feel like they went for a movie more than
Has anyone seen Ryan?
a game. This was like a movie where you can play a little, you know, instead of, you know, it's a game that has a good chunk of movie in it.
Listening to a podcast, actually.
My personal preference, this is more like a $20, $30 pickup, just to experience.
Is it about me?
You think I was listening to a podcast about you?
Okay, if anyone here had a podcast about that,
You didn't get the, I didn't get that squirrel moment.
How to look and smell like a butt.
Oh my god, you are so childish.
At least I don't look and smell like a butt.
No, it's a paranormal podcast. This
Yeah, I will say there is a difference between. I know some of you were saying, you know, you're only buying strict games day one, and that's what I used to do. Like me, outside of streaming, is I only buy the games that I'm confident or super excited about day one for, you know, full price.
Stop saying the Hag of Hackett's Quarry.
It like Days Gone, I knew, not even full price, more collector's edition, you know. Even the first Horizon Zero Dawn, I was like, I'm pretty confident. And, you know, even though I got bored and it was repetitive, I got my money's worth, if I can be honest. However, a lot of games, if I was on the fence, I would go for clearance. You know, get a backlog of games, and you're buying them all on clearance, because once you finish, you know, a game that came out 4 months ago, 6 months ago, you're buying the, you know, game that was hot 4 months ago that's now $30 now. Anyhow, I mean, look at Dying Light 2 was released just a couple months ago, and it's already down to $30. I got it for $35.
They were scarred. for life.
I mean, not for life.
Stoned Avengers says, is this a film or a game?
It's true.
Well, it's both. This is a film that we're watching. This is the movie of the completed game.
Get those butts in gear.
This, though, is the cash grab cameo. This is a fucking shame as well, man. He's only in the movie game here. This one moment. He comes out, says they gotta leave. Then he goes in to find his keys. And that's it. And the whole lore surrounds itself about his family. And the reason I call it a cash grab is because they show him, right? And then later they just kind of show his face. I don't even think there's dialogue later with him. And they could just do that. They don't need him there. They do his dialogue for this. Cash grab in and out. And then they use Ted Hyde, Sam Hyde's brother, is that his name? The cop, as the actual player. So there's two of them now. We interact more with Sam Hyde, or Ted Hyde, Ted Raimi, sorry, Hyde. Ted Raimi, you know. He's the one we actually interact with, but this is the cash grab one. David Arquette, Scream friggin' 5 just came out a little while ago. I mean, perfect timing. Movie games or choice-based games, question mark, because both work if done right. How do you mean? As like a name? As a name for it? Well, I use movie games preferably just because it's just when people hear it, they know immediately what it is. Like choice-based is, I don't know. For me, it just, I don't know if it definitely works as a title. I don't know if like the casual gamer would be like choice-based. Oh, is that, you know. For me, I feel like they know immediately. Oh, the movie games, I get it. I know what you mean. That's what I go with, though. Just to simplify it.
Just hold your damn horses, all right? Everything's A-okay on this end. Bobby and I are geared up. If he's in the area, this is a waste of time.
This does make sense, though, now that you're watching it. They're talking about Silas.
Probably staying out of the way. Speaking of which, the longer you keep me on this damn phone, the longer it's gonna take me to get rid of these damn kids. Yeah, of course. Adios.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just like.
And like those prompts that come up, Chris was disappointed in you. Who gives a fuck? He's about to leave the game and never be seen again. Except for if you kill him and you see a title card with his face saying he's deceased. Like, some of that shit in these type of games rub me raw, man.
No, end of summer, busy. You know. Anyway, you were asking me?
Yeah, people talk about Jedi Fallen Order. I'm going to eventually check it out.
Right.
You know, whether or not I should like leave my sister with my grandparents, since I'd have to live on campus, you know, and my mom's not exactly around, so I wouldn't want to leave Sarah on her own. You know, my family's.
Yeah, Trippy Hipster, I do remember some of the Until Dawn being kind of choppy and clunky, and I know that for some reason these games suffer from that type of editing, even the sound editing, where
You got a hot date tonight?
the background bugs
Feeling new.
will be set to like 30, you know, sound level, and then it'll cut to just a different angle, and the sound will be like at a 10 decibels instead of 30. It's like, and there's no, I don't understand why, and that's common in these movie games. I don't understand why that happens, but maybe it's a technical thing. I know at movies it's easy because you lay a, one of the tricks with doing sound editing for movies is you, let's say you find a location like inside the cabin, you would actually go in the cabin totally quiet with no one around, and you film a track that's like, you know, 20 minutes, for an example, of just the cabin noise. It's the there's a name for it, but just to give you a little trick behind editing, there's a name for it. And then what you do is you film the dialogue of the actors when they're talking, and then you take that dialogue and you cut it, and you cut the scenes, and you splice it to the back and forth and use the takes that you like. And once you have that in place, then you take the background noise track file and you lay it in. And what that does is it keeps one solid, and you don't even notice it when you're listening. It keeps one solid ambiance of the room in the track the entire time. And this eliminates those very subtle, distinctive sound cues from the just slight changes of even almost perfect sound quality being recorded, going from one actor to the next. Even different takes have just subtle differences to the sound, the way it's EQ'd and recorded. But that underlying track of the space sound, I used to know all the names for it, but that brings it all together. The game doesn't seem to have that. It's real weird. I don't know why it wouldn't. Again, maybe it's a technical thing. Because they're cut in chunks. And then when it's activated, a chunk drops down and plays, you know?
Hey, you guys seem to manage all right. But I'll tell them both you were set.
Yeah, in these type games, Austin Becker likes these, and I think someone else said they like these. These type games, like, I do like them. I do want to like more of them. I do like how this looks, and again, for a game, I'm not too picky on, even though I'll poke fun at some of it. Even this movie mode, I think this looks even cleaner than when I played the game for some odd reason. Maybe it's just in my head, but it looks a little crisper. And again, maybe that's because it's already set in a movie mode and it doesn't have to load your choices. Because you as the game player are changing the game as you go along, so the game actually has to load. Similar to action games where in The Last of Us, when you hold triangle, what that does is it loads the next area and it locks you out of the previous area. And those are for big chunks of the map. That's how it can handle all the memory. This is a movie now. There's nothing being changed. So there's less clunk, there's just less missing clarity, it feels. And it's subtle, but I notice it, and it's pretty slick. I think it looks good. I love the atmosphere, the environment. I like the lore. I just don't like the characters and the dialogue, mostly. Even when it's not bad, I think it's dull. It's just, wasted chit chat, bloated chit chat, like the Mr. Hookity Hook Hand with the hook hand and hooking the hookities. That's not cute, clever, or interesting.
Damn it!
Okay. Okay.
Look, it's not that big of a deal, okay? We'll just spend one more night here.
No! No! Just stop. Let me think. Damn it. You're right, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
Did he drop them? I just got done talking about how more clean it is, and it does like a visual fuck up, whatever.
Make sure that everybody is inside the lodge for tonight. Lock the doors.
Adeby says, and to talk to Travis when Max and Laura are in the cells. Just saying, it's not a lot of screen time. Oh, yeah, you're right. He does have a moment, which I did like because he comes back in, but he has a small moment, a reveal moment, and then this, and that's it. And then he's dead. And I don't think you can keep him alive, can you?
Lock the doors. And for God's sake,
There
keep
should
the
be a
noise
way.
down.
Yeah, I think Detroit Become Human had more interactive gameplay than this.
Said to stay inside,
It felt like.
that we're not leaving until the morning.
Yeah, and Soft Batch, I agree. A lot of the choices they give you seem weak and pointless. And that's not just for this game, that's for this genre as a whole. And I've got on Telltale Games for The Walking Dead. They used to do that a lot. For example, perfect example, Nick is laying down and he's turned into a werewolf, and you have the option to say something nice as the girl, as Abby, or mean as Abby. And I picked the option to say something mean. Well, I watched somebody pick the option where they said something nice, and Nick literally reacts the same way. With the mean option, he says 2 or 3 extra sentences, if I remember right, but it's the same shit. So and there's a lot more in these type of games where I would go back and watch the comparisons. It is so insanely similar. It's like, wow, 80% of your choices don't actually mean anything. You know what means something if you really look at it? Paths, right here. This, Laura and Max, this one option changes something. All the stuff you did with Laura and Max in the beginning of the game, this one option adjusted something, and it might not even be in a big way. It could be in a small way or a big way. The biggest way is the character dying, but in this way, it's likely very tiny. Same thing for Above the Law. Laura lied to the cop about the accident on the road. Doesn't fucking matter. By the end of the game, that doesn't affect anything. It's just there to trigger the next chunk of story that you're allowed to participate in. Same thing for A Fool's Errand. Jacob removed the rotor arm from the minivan. The minivan failed to start. Now, this is something where it seems bigger than it really is. The truth is, I unplugged the gas line, and it caught fire, and they couldn't use it. He unplugs the arm. Guess what? He goes swimming, and he drops it, and it fucking, he loses it, you know? So they have to go to the scrapyard to get a part to fix the car anyway. And I know in my version, the car gets busted, and I can only assume or guess that the car gets busted in this version, or they don't have the part that they need anyway when they finally do open it up, and they have to come back, and you get the same ending. So no matter what you do in this whole section here, even though it shows you a path of things happening, and this is action and reaction, or this is your action and consequences, and none of it matters. None of it fucking matters. I mean, it matters to the degree that, yes, he ruined the car and you have to stay there. But for a game, it doesn't matter because this is the forced path of the game. You have to stay at the camp, blah, 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 and it all plays out. Same thing with this is actually neat, though. Here's one that I give them credit for that does something. They break in, so later we find out, I don't know what this bear, I never found this bear. Forgotten toy, it looks like a bear. We break in, and because we break in, they're allowed to hide in that cabin later. That, I think, is cool, because you have 2 options. Now, they can ruin it later by you being able to just break in anyway, and then it's like, oh, well, that's dumb. You should be stuck outside. Anyhow, Jacob picked up Emma's silver bracelet. I didn't do this either, so I don't know how that plays out. But the clues... Oh, I didn't find this trunk. A trunk filled with strange devices. That of an escapologist. Perhaps a relic of traveling sideshow. So that's little. Decrepit cage, I found that. Newspaper headline, I found that, I think. These will fill out everything, I'm pretty sure. So that's actually neat. If you miss something, you can watch this play out and find the last remaining items. Hunting notice. Oh, I didn't find that either. Local deer population has decreased in recent years. Hunting season has been suspended until the numbers start to rise. Camp plaque. Hackett's Quarry summer camp was established way back in 1953, and it's still going strong today. I did find that.
I go where my people need me.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
What do you say?
The Elden Beast been hitting the gym since your last fight. Told me he want to run it back. The Elden Beast. I have a long way to go before I fight him again.
Like one of Ryan's stupid ghost stories.
Why would he want to scare us?
I'm sure he's just looking out for us. No big deal.
All right, yeah.
No,
Party.
Yeah, I agree. Soft match. I think I'm a little more dynamic.
Touch my hand, Ryan.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't think I had
Go
that in
on
mind.
record and say that this is a bad idea.
Maybe I did.
Dude. It's gonna be fine, man. Trust me. It's gonna be chill.
All right. Hacketeers. Party planning committee. Let's do this. Okay. First things first. Nick and Abby, you will get some firewood.
Austin Becker, you're working on a game. That'd be fucking awesome in all reality. The only caveat I would say is, as a game player, and again, like my opinion isn't the only opinion, but a lot of game directions are. It's a grand and exciting idea. I think at the end of it, the one thing that zaps a lot of enjoyment is hearing them say, yeah, man, there's 180 some endings, but then knowing it's so many different small tweaks of a variation of the same, like 3 endings, 1 ending. They all die. Literally all of them die. You don't shoot the wolf, or you miss the wolf, or however that fucking plays out. And Silas kills you all. You know? You all die. Or you all live. That's an ending. And then the third ending would be some die, some live. To what degree? And that's where it breaks down to the different variations again. I'm sure there's also different variations of the all live and all die, just based on you found this and did this instead of this. But yeah, and this sign, I don't understand what that sign has to do with anything. Who's it for? If they're rushing everyone out of here, who's the sign for? And they state there's no hunting anymore. So it's not a legal notice. It's written in blood. I mean, it's the only people who are in the know are in the know. They don't need a sign. I don't know what the point is.
In the Great American Wild with
So yeah, that's what I was getting to. You know, I love the idea of having a lot to it, but now I'm like, I would rather, instead of them brag about 180 ways, go back and rework and build up on what you have. Give us 80 ways instead of 180. And work on that dialogue. I mean, characters are so very important, man.
Wow.
What?
Looks like you're trying to thread a needle with a packet of loose sausages.
Oh my god, I'm almost done, okay?
Yeah, I would have to say characters
For the
and
record, your analogies are very hurtful.
and how do I say that? I don't want to say like addictive plot.
1 second.
Interestingly addictive. There's got to be another word. Not addictive, but intriguing, engaging, you know? Plot. Even simple.
Yeah, you can keep it.
It's not too shabby, huh?
Yeah. I like a man who's good with his hands.
Yeah, well, they call me Mr. Magic Fingers.
The bear is found by Abby at the start in one of the
Right.
cabins they showed in
So-
the movie mode.
If I were a beer, where would I be?
Yeah, but what's the point of the bear? Because I saw the movie mode finding the bear. I didn't find it. It's in the movie, but
What are you doing?
like this is dumb. Beardar?
It's my beer dar. Helps me dar for beers.
Huh.
Like, listen, I've said some stupid shit. I've had high school friends, you know, jock friends, nerd friends, wrestlers, basketball players, football players, a lot of different type of friends that said some stupid shit before parties, during parties, after parties. Sure, we would have, you know, at times we would have made a lame joke here and there, said some stupid shit, said a Beardar joke, Radar, you know, something that's kind of like a dumb yada yada yada. However, it is a game. You want to polish it to where even if you're doing a stupid joke, it's kind of like a chuckle stupid, like, oh, a Beardar is just dumb. It's like try hard. Anyway.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, jackpot! Hey, check out my giant melon.
And here's another thing too. I noticed, and I get a kick out of this too. I think that's why I'm like drawn to discussing it. As a writer, I always look at, well, what's intriguing about, you know, they say, and I never used to understand this as a when I was younger, probably because I was interested in just running around and living life and being fucking psycho. But people used to say I live vicariously through them. Is that how they would say it? I'm living through them vicariously, like the characters. Like they're a smuggler or, I don't know, fucking whatever it is. Well, in a way you do that, but you relate it to an experience where in the past or possibly in the future where you get a moment to kick back and just have a party, have a moment to be stuck on an island with some friends. And they do this where they find the supplies, and we see them briefly at a camp party. And I remember this just being like a burning little side thought, but I never really ran with it. But now that it's kind of relevant, I didn't find this mask either. Now that I think about it, this was in the trailer. But anyway, real quick, back to my thought. Just real quick before we get back into this, because I didn't see this. Anyway, you got this this moment where they're stuck here, and they want to make the best out of it. And they have nothing, though. But then they find stuff. They find some watermelon. They find a little bit of booze. It would have been nice if they found some vodka and they incorporated some watermelon. And again, the reason being is because you can live through it vicariously. We can relate to it. You know, it's kind of, you kind of get that immersive remembrance type of vibe of that, you know, having a party or whatever it is, that connection to that moment. And it's like the laws of balance when it comes to writing, where I call it ruin and reward, or rot and reward, where you have to balance the stories with, you ruin something but you reward something, meaning show them having a good time at this little party. And I got to go back and watch it again, but it feels like it's such a fleeting little nothing. But the party should have been that aspect. Now I'm thinking about it, it was the truth or dare, right? That should have been the breakdown of the party. They should have had a bonding moment. Everyone together at the beach, getting it on, you know, not like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, nice, witty, sharp dialogue, maybe building some bonds and some friendships, and then ruin it with the truth or dare moment. And that's when shit starts hitting the fan afterwards. Would have been far more immersive and gripping for a story than what we had gotten. Anyway, that's my ramble over.
Can't pass up an opportunity like this. Okay, have y'all ever seen a grown man crap his pants? Because you're about to.
Now, this was a big deal in the trailer. Now that I think, not a big deal, but now that I think about it, I saw a promo image of what looked like a killer with a clown mask. And here it's her just scaring him. And it's not big because this never entered my game at all.
Jacob!
Emma?
She calls for him all weird.
Look, if you're trying to scare me, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. You got a fine body, but a clown mask. Not very scary.
You're not scared of clowns?
No, they're funny.
You think this is supposed to be funny?
I mean, yeah.
Wow. You think it's funny now, little boy?
Because
You want to join 20 of my sexy clown friends in a tiny car that somehow fits us all like it's no big deal?
What?
Moment's gone.
Not forgotten.
No, that's it. This was in the trailer. That's all it was. Huh. Well, I guess that's that. Wabbit season. Dawn is awesome. It gives me a nice nostalgia feeling of the late 70s. Oh, Dawn of the Dead. It's the best movie ever made, period. Ever better than Friday the 13th.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I appreciate...
because you...
I actually did a flaw versus all of Dawn of the Dead. I stand by that. I have a lot of love for Dawn of the Dead. Very nostalgic. It's one of the zombie movies I grew up on, obviously. You know, it was before my time, but it was reruns. Like, that was like the classic old zombie movie when I was a kid. So I loved it, but it's definitely got its flaws. I love it, though. I don't hold it in quite high regard. I will say...
human rights, or...
I also don't view Friday the 13th high. It's high in my book as you know, iconic cinema for what it created, but the movie itself is very, you know, it's very soft and simple, you know?
I want to look around.
Go for it.
But it has a charm to it, and I think that's why it resonated so much.
Jacob, check this out.
What? I can't move or else the door will latch.
They look like camping supplies.
Oh, okay. There's tents back at the fire pit, so just let's go.
Did a bear do this?
Well, hopefully, soft batch, we can make our own game in the future. Like I said, I'm talking to somebody about honestly buying that script off me, and then if they make that movie, they're going to be a producer. I would be the writer. I know they were talking to me about doing some other stuff. I would love to do a cameo as well. Honestly, it's to build some of the brand, you know, awareness and whatnot. Look at this nutcase.
Okay. I'm done.
But if you really think about it, I know it's hard to really put it into consideration because this is some asshole talking on a small channel in comparison to what I'm talking about. But if we were able to put together a short, a lot of people put together short indies, but if we were able to put together one that really, you know, punched of charm and professionalism and, you know, really brought it home, we can use that as a stepping stool for a full feature, you know, indie, totally indie. I'm not talking about fucking blockbuster overnight. I'm talking about full, you know, ground up indie, crowdfunded, you know, some real shit.
What else is in there?
And we can move it over to a video game as well.
Fireworks?
Something that'd be fucking awesome. I would love to play around with it. You know, a certain type of video game. Because think about that.
You're right.
The
fireworks.
And I always say this: all the video games out there, and there's a lot.
And might I just add,
if you look at, by comparison, how many of a certain type are out there, very few. You know, very small, minute. Like if you're a post-apocalyptic fan,
stay right there.
Man, you had the original Last of Us, which is getting a remake, which is like, okay, awesome. But it's not classic zombies, so if you're original post-apocalyptic zombie, even Days Gone, it's not classic zombies. It's cool what they did with the hordes and the freakers, but think about this. How crazy is this sound? Zombie content is oversaturated, right? But there's no real fucking off-the-chain classic zombie video games. And don't give me Resident Evil, because it's very It's very stiff, you know. It's not like
I haven't had these.
you know, it's not like imagine taking Last of Us with a little more a little less resistance to it. Yeah, fuck that dance. That peanut butter butter pop shit, like come on. Here's another thing too. They add that in the game. And this is what I would have called the checklist of something that would have been coming full circle. They add the peanut butter pops in the game. They try to make it a thing all the way back at the end with the podcast, with a commercial for peanut butter pops. Instead of doing something clever with it, they do this really dumb, catchy song. Yet it doesn't actually come back around where throughout this hard night, maybe it does in a scene that I didn't get to because I got him killed, but in a fucking this terrible ass night, the peanut butter pops come back around in some funny way, like, you know, they don't even get to eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't. It's just, it never comes back around in a rewarding way to any degree.
A wheelbarrow out front, so we can load up all our booty in there.
I'm sorry, what?
Booty? Oh, it means like treasure or butts.
No, before that.
Wheelbarrow?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a barrel with wheels. You can put stuff in it and just.
Yeah, it's just a very. Let's shut her down though, because there's some things I do want to get done. And then tomorrow, it's unknown what we're going to do. We may potentially jump into, because I think I'm going to order a new game through Amazon, just to get it ordered and get it in here, instead of having to drive out and search around for it. Tomorrow, I think we'll possibly just jump right back into Elden Ring and finish up our Arcane respec and jump over to the new game plus. I think that'll be like the new one. You know? Austin says, I was hoping when Nick won them that you had the choice to share it with Abigail or not for some relationship improvement thing. Yeah, I see what I mean, like something. Anything. Could be anything. You know?
Yeah.
But nothing comes of it.
What's it called, the one that you're listening to right now?
Anyhow, so I think that's the plan. We'll do Elden Ring tomorrow for the new game plus, and that'll give us a day or two or three for one of the new games to come in. If you have any suggestions and you want to leave it in the comment box below, definitely let me know. Sifu is one of the new ones. I know Horizon Forbidden West, however, lots of people said that's a great game to just play around with if you're a gamer, but it's very repetitive and not a good one for streaming, so I'd probably avoid that for now. I know the first one was very dead after 3 days streaming it. Even for the bigger channels, if you look at them, it's like, 1.8 views first episode, and then slowly goes down to like 200,000 views after that. It's like it just has that, I don't know, that about it. But anyhow, thank you very much for the support. You guys are crushing it, to be honest, and that's what helps these to be released daily. So hopefully I'll find something you guys will love to follow up with this.
What?
And I'm looking forward to this year to some bangers coming out, especially the Callisto project, the Dead Space remake, Last of Us remake, hopefully Thor Ragnarok, right? No, Thor. God of War Ragnarok with Thor in it. Hopefully that shit will pop off this year, but you never know.
Weird kids, huh?
Anyhow, that's what's up, though.
Me too.
So,
they're pretty reclusive.
Be safe. I'll see you guys. Ada B says, we like the game streams, Ron. Yeah, I mean, it's something that I really was unsure how they would. Again, my whole thing is, there's so many people,
you hear that?
doing gaming stuff. How well is it going to do? But if it keeps going good, I think, I don't know. I mean, there's a good chance we might go permanent with at least, at the very least, 3 days a week, 1 to 2 hours, and take it from there.
Counselors who never showed
All right, guys, just on time. We got the bots coming back, but they missed it tonight. Hopefully they'll come back a little quicker next time, because we're out of here now. All right, guys, have a good night. Be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for potentially some Elden Ring New Game Plus.
Climb down, take a look. Look, you can squeeze through there.
You opened it, you climb down.